The operative depression.
Maybe.
Oh no. Oh golly.
Officer's log. Borson speaking. I've got this foreboding feeling I just can't seem to shake. It's stronger than my usual third day feeling of nausea, which is concerning, to say the least. I'm sure it's nothing. Unless it's something. Sometimes I think to myself, Borson, you should talk to someone. Really talk to someone. But then that week's issue of Time Terrapins arrives, and I'm over it. I should probably erase this one. Start over. Though, at this point, is anyone even listening to my logs? Anyway, the team, yeah, what are they up to? Oh, right. There were some, computers or whatever trying to incinerate Hib. Peaches, I think, shut them off. Then there was a big robot that fell on Leatherby. It seemed kind of like a pushover. Pretty unimpressive. I guess they're done on Hib now? I wonder what's next. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, who is that? Who's talking?
It's me.
Vorse?
Nah, Vorson's gone.
Is Orson in the room with us right now?
Vorson's always right behind you.
Yeah, nobody's in the room with me right now.
That is true.
Yeah, that would be quite alarming.
Mm-hmm. How's everybody doing?
Happy to be here. It has been some rough days.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long few. I'm glad to be here with y'all.
I'm so tired.
They're tired.
Check. All he does is either not sleep or sleep now.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so sleepy?
It's the melatonin, man.
I've just been having depression sleep recently.
Oh yeah.
So that's a
You
problem.
just don't want to get up or do anything.
Yep. But that's why I distract myself with escapism.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Always a good plan. Is Amber still with us?
Yes.
You've just been creepy and quiet over there.
Well, sorry, I was texting my sister, so.
Oh.
Creepy.
We're commiserating in misery over here.
Well, she's commiserating with someone else. As
Fair
long as
enough.
we're all miserable, I'm fine with it.
Right, right. We can all experience separate miseries together. That's
Who's double-crossing
Human
themselves
condition.
addresses each other.
right.
Exactly.
Too
So,
tired to double cross anybody well dressed as anyone.
getting dressed is a lot. This is getting pretty dark, guys. We should move on. So, we got a few things to finish up in book 1, but I have officially changed the title to book 2.
Book 2.
The Starstone Blockade, episode
I'm gonna
1.
say this. I 100% forgot to level myself to 16. No one's surprised by that. So I
Right,
did
yeah.
that
Right.
beforehand. However, I have not done my armor yet. So let's hope it does not come into play during this adventure because my armor is not changed.
Yeah, man. What are the odds that armor will come up in
Let me
this
just
game?
find a
Oh.
monster to murder you, and we'll get going. Cool. So I'm on the wrong page. You guys are not at the surface yet.
I see blackness imprisoning me.
Blackness, that's just
Oh,
your
roll.
soul. You should see
Roll.
this.
Like
Yeah.
I have
I see that.
soul.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is it? I see this. Is this
Yeah.
what I should
Yeah,
see?
you should see
Okay.
that. So, you guys just defeated this drone. It was not too terrible of a fight. There might have been a part that was a little scary. Now what?
Well, I guess the computers are fixed, so let's go tell everyone that the plant shouldn't melt anymore.
Just use the computers to tell them.
I don't think it's
Broadcast out a signal, right? Wasn't that what this place did? Broadcast out signals?
Well,
I
if
don't
you
think that's
remember,
the best
you
idea.
shut down the power.
Oh, we'll turn it on so we can tell everybody that we fixed it.
Oh, okay.
No. I don't think so.
Turning it off was fixing it.
Oh, it's like anything. You turn it off and back on, and it's better.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a power cycle.
It might be.
I think we can just go up there and talk to them.
Oh.
Maybe we catch a race.
You can try.
Catch a race?
I'm not sure where she's going with that.
You know, the bottom of that planet was like set up for like roller races.
Oh. Right. The Bantrid racing track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not
Mhm.
space NASCAR.
Right.
I mean,
I thought she was talking about
Potato.
slavery, so I'm
I
glad
like
we got it
cars,
cleared
though.
up.
Turning left, turning left.
what is space NASCAR if not a weird ball space race with where the humans are also the vehicles?
In
The drivers are also the vehicles.
Correct.
They're not human.
that tracks.
All right. Well, you can start making your way up to the surface. As you continue by the quantum core there,
We have to do the checks again to get across it.
you don't have to do the checks again. You can
Thank you.
ferry everyone over, Peaches.
What
But
if I don't want to?
they can figure it out themselves, I guess.
I'm just gonna walk around over here.
Okay. Well, it's a 300-foot drop to the ground.
It looks fine.
Well, the map's not 3D.
Go ahead and roll 30d6 for your falling damage. Give me just a second.
Can't I just take 150 in that?
You can take 117.
Oh, that came out easy.
Yeah.
That's not even all my stamina.
But then you're going to need some help getting back up.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Right.
Come here there, little feller.
Oh, I'm still large.
If
Really
I
you
I
mean,
could-
not to Peaches. Oh, well, I guess you are now.
if you wanted to take any preliminary readings on the quantum core before you leave, you could. Do you think those might be valuable?
Yeah, sure.
Will involve
Most definitely.
checks of kinds: engineering, mysticism, physical science.
I will aid the friends.
Mother of God.
Take an engineer.
Engineering.
Way to just start it off with a nat 1.
mysticism.
Or I'll just roll. 'cause I
So
don't wanna
everyone
draw.
but Peaches succeeded.
What else did you want?
What check?
Engineering, mysticism, and what?
You only need to make one of the checks, not all of the
okay.
checks. It's okay. Thank you, though. Okay. So it does still take you several hours to get back to the surface. I'm imagining one of you probably dropped some kind of breadcrumbs along the way. That takes you a little
Space
bit
breadcrumbs.
less time.
Space crumbs.
I
If
mean,
only I
I
knew I
just
could tell.
assume that my suit tracks like our
Probably.
movement.
Yeah. There is a 2e spell called breadcrumbs for that purpose.
If only I knew I could teleport yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, you could just teleport to the surface.
I don't know I can do that thing yet.
Well, I mean, one of you got a TR of translocation.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, poof, surface.
Great.
Deuces.
Deuces. So you appear back on the surface. Zoom back in on this map. And you find that your new good friend, Uso, has just been rolling around the kind of space outside the door just constantly. And as you just poof into place, he jumps back in surprise and says, "Oh God, where did you come from?"
You know, man, I don't know what Bandrid breakdancing would look like, but this guy does it.
I'm very good at that.
Well, we found
Prove
this little teleporty crown to get up here, and we fixed the problem. Is it colder yet?
Maybe? Hold on a minute. And they reach
He
into
licks the tip of his finger.
they reach into one of those pouches there on their belt and pull out their terminal and start checking things off. Says, oh yeah, it looks like it's about 1 degree cooler, so that's nice.
I mean, that just sounds
Man.
like the cyclical nature of the planet.
Oh
I'm
God.
concerned that this snap in temperatures would maybe have caused an early onset spring season, and now will kill all the flora with frost when it returns to normal.
Only 1 degree difference.
For now,
It might.
but it's rather precarious, you know, the way plants bloom and
I suppose it's
mean-
better than the alternative, though, the entire planet melting.
I mean, better maybe a strong word compared to slower.
I mean, there was already damage being done from the excessive heat.
Yes, and I fear its effects we can only mitigate but not solve them.
Well, hopefully we at least bought them time. As you said, slow.
hmm
I feel like on a
Yeah,
cold
sure.
planet,
Well, I mean, you know, the planet heating up is bad, but then causing a collapse of the biodome through the flora also bad.
Uso rolls
Also-
into the center of the 4 of you and is like, this is fascinating, but what happened down there?
Well, let me tell you. There's a
Bullet gun.
big ship down there. It's very dangerous. I believe it's where the Banshee came from on this planet. And you should probably lock that door for right now and only send down teams of people that really know what they're doing. There's some mist that makes you crazy. There's a core that also makes you crazy in timey ways. There was a daemon down there. Some crazy mean robots. Also, please don't turn on the computers.
There's a ship?
Did you get all that?
I feel like Peaches would have like encrypted the computer so that they couldn't open it unless they had somebody who was really good. Just FYI.
Yes, we believe we found the ship that ferried your people here.
What do you mean ferried us here?
Andrin, you're the expert.
Well, you see, Fairies are mystical creatures from the first world.
I
I've met
got
them
this.
before.
I got it. You see, all life has an origin story. Some are from dino DNA. Yours are from this ship. There was a ship.
Hero point.
That was pretty great.
There was a ship a long time ago brought y'all all here. Y'all don't remember because it's been a really long time.
And you weren't alive yet.
Actually, he was. They were. You already mentioned the memory wiping gas.
Oh right, I forgot
Yes.
about that. Y'all don't remember because your memories was wiped.
By the gas.
Funny enough, the creationists were correct.
Oh,
Devastating.
are you sure this isn't bullshit?
I mean, you can go down there, but just avoid the gas, or else you won't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like we probably would have evidence of this.
Yeah. We took readings of that core. We took readings of the computer. We got all sorts of stuff.
They really don't want me to inhale that gas. The gas must have the answers.
Right. Oh,
Here you go, buddy.
okay. Let me take a
We're
look.
probably gonna need to tell this to your leaders. Like,
I thought he was the leader.
I'm a pretty big deal.
they
You can
have, like, a
start with
council,
me.
right?
Yeah,
have a council?
we do. Uh-huh.
Didn't you say you're an ambassador and you got this job because they didn't want you messing with other shit?
I said I was an ambassador.
Oh, I made up the other part.
Yeah, I mean, I think we ought to talk to the whole council and make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, people that have actual real political power.
Oh,
Ambassador's kind of just like a, you know.
That doesn't sound like something Android would say.
doesn't. That's Sleepy Jack.
As I say that's Jack bleeding through. But yes,
We need to speak with your scientific advisors.
There you go.
Okay. I can arrange that. Give me a minute. And they will roll away and start making some calls to various important
I
people.
just always imagine them like whenever they leave, it's like Sonic, and they have to like rev up.
Yes,
and then
1,000%.
Then gain traction. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just fucking skidding
How's
out.
how's everyone doing after all that? That was pretty crazy.
I was told to heal, so I'm doing great.
I was down about half, I think, in stamina.
She's more implied like mentally dealing with all that.
Oh, well, that not that big a deal. He
This
says
is
sort
just
of
like a Tuesday for Leatherby.
right. He's seen worse.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Just making sure.
For you, the day Leatherby saved your entire species was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So Uso will come back a few minutes later. We'll just kind of roll back over to you. It says, "Okay, I've got everybody getting ready for a meeting. Whenever you're ready, we can make our way to it."
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not dilly daddle.
All right.
Tilly daddle.
And he rolls back to the transport that brought you here I guess like a day and a half ago or something. However long you've been down there. And you can pop back in.
All right.
And this will wheel you into a nice conference room where you have the Bandred Council, accompanied by various Abadar Corps representatives. And they will ask what you found and if you succeeded in your mission.
Well, we definitely succeeded in stopping the planet from getting hotter. As you can see here, the data that Peaches very, very nicely did here to reverse the computers and turn off the cores. Again, just be very, very careful down there. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. The stuff down there is very old, very dangerous, and I'd just be very, very careful with everything. And also, here's some data that you guys might find very, very interesting about their history.
Just thought that Ava would actually say, "With pretty pleased with the cherry on top,"
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For
in
sure.
like an official meeting with this whole council.
Mm-hmm.
The Dick Elders.
There's various rhubarbing going on about the room. Everyone carefully looking over the documents that you forward them. As you send over all of your readings, some of them, especially the Abadar Corps reps, are much more excited. And they confer for a minute or so, and then Uso rolls back over to a little podium, which is just a treadmill next to a table, and says, well, we all want to thank you for, saving us or whatever. And we're going to throw like a big party for you. And we're going to give you like several sweets if you want to hang out for a while and relax.
Sweets like cherries?
You can have cherries if you want. Yes, those are on the menu.
Cheesecake?
Ava does like a fist bump to like Leatherby.
Maybe taking a foot race or whatever. And we'll see about.
Y'all got betting on you.
Oh, of course, yes. That's our main source of revenue is
Gambling.
Gambling. Yes,
Well then,
Gambling and cherries.
gambling and cherries. Cherries are the only thing that grow here, aside from this weird blue grass.
It makes sense.
You guys have bluegrass here?
Yeah, you can see it in the picture behind us.
Oh.
Goodness. Well, thank you so
I
much.
thought you just had a furry planet.
I guess.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, it's like, you saved all of us, and now we're not gonna die, and that's we really
Well,
appreciate it.
I mean,
It's the least we can do.
you should probably still consider permanent relocation.
But this
You
is our
can't just-
homeland.
At
Yeah,
the very
you-
least, just kind of study everything.
All
and,
the
like,
generations of our people have lived here, as far as we know.
isn't that just one?
Which is not true at all.
I'll go ahead and ask you to sit down and invite you to listen to a few stories about an old city on a planet that we called New Orleans.
Okay.
You can't just heat up and cool down the atmosphere of an entire planet and not have second, third, fourth, fifth order effects that are, even with our fancy space computers, almost impossible to predict.
Sounds like beyond the scope of this adventure.
Yeah, but it might kill this guy. So...
But you said this wasn't a planet. It was a ship or something.
No. This is a planet. Down below is a ship.
Please keep reading the emails we sent.
But no, like from your scans right here, this whole thing is like just like dirt on the outside of a ship.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
I missed that part. The whole moon was a ship. Was a
Yeah.
ship? Oh shit!
Yeah,
Weren't
but
you
like-
down there?
Forever.
But what's the difference at that point? If you've crafted a biome and stuff, it's still,
That's fair. I mean, you know what?
I mean-
Aposte is an old god, but that's
Yeah.
still a planet.
This
There's
is
all
all
sorts of
pretty
crazy
far
shit.
beyond me. I'm just like, a face or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, yeah. But I mean, your atmosphere, doesn't care what's under the dirt. It's still going to react based on the conditions it's in.
Uso leans closer to Andrew and says, but that's why we got those Abadar Corps guys, with their like fancy machines or whatever.
Well, then why did we come at all if they have fancy machines? that
Well,
can
like,
fix it?
they can't-
Trust them on.
They can only keep up with so much, but since you fixed the problem, you should be fine. At least that's what they tell me.
You look over and they're just counting money. Okay.
Abaddon's a little more on the up and up than
You
that.
look
but
back
yeah.
and Uso's counting some money of
Abadar,
their own.
Yes, Abadar core.
Right.
Fair. Fair. No, fair point.
Silence only ever helps the oppressor. Anyway, so.
So Uso will give you the address and the digital keys to several suites located somewhere in Starward, and they say, we're going to be having several planning meetings to talk about what to do next. You guys hang out, and then we'll have a feast or an award ceremony or something. We'll call you.
Don't go anywhere.
I mean, you can go somewhere, but just come back for the ceremony.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Or don't. I guess we could just forward you your gifts. Whatever.
We'll be at the ceremony.
You saved us, so it's I don't want to inconvenience you or anything. If you want to go, you can go.
You appreciate that, but
We'd be honored to.
Okay, great.
However,
Andrew's got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough. Andrew can stay at the suite and order in Olive Garden.
Right.
Do they have an Olive Garden? We asked, but I don't remember what the
I
answer
thought they
was.
only had cherries.
They only
Well,
grow
that's
cherries.
their export.
Right.
That's all they can grow. Yeah.
Okay.
There's definitely an Olive Garden in the Abadar Core Center.
Olive Garden Express.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like a shitty cafeteria Olive Garden then?
Yeah.
Well, there is no shitty.
Yeah. Seriously.
You've been to a cafeteria?
It's like if Chipotle made an Olive Garden.
I can live with that.
I'll give that a shot.
But that said, I think pretty sure we've been going for 36 hours straight. So I think there's a bed that has her name on it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we could go to sleep on the spaceship as it leaves.
You could, yeah.
Really think this place is just gonna combust?
No, I'm just not big on pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, but
I mean, I do think the planet is probably doomed, but not in the immediate future or anything. We're still looking at geologic timescales here.
Mm-hmm.
They're just being accelerated due to anthropomorphic, global warming.
it's special to them.
Anthropomorphic Anthropocene.
Mm-hmm.
It's special though. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they want to do something nice for us. I think it's nice to accept.
Oh, I thought you meant the warming was special.
Oh no. Saying that the ceremony is, they're trying to do something nice for us. It's nice to accept. Surely you've gotten accolades and gotten published and stuff. You know how that goes.
Yeah, and I've never liked it.
Yeah, well, it's not for you. It's for them.
That doesn't feel right.
I, for one, do
That's
like
kind of how gift giving is, though.
awards.
I mean, I don't really care about the gift, but I do want to hit the races. I think we earned a little R&R. We earned a little R&R. Let's just take a little break.
I'm cool with it.
Sounds good.
I have a lot of work to do.
I'm sure they got a library or some shit.
Andrew's feeling real grumpy today.
I got a lot of work to do. We just fucking, you know how many notes and stuff I got to take on all this shit?
I
Send
don't
back
actually.
to the Space University so that this doesn't happen in other places. And if it does, then, we have to come up with protocols for how to address it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing was clearly a policy failure. One person didn't fuck this up. So
How was it a policy failure?
I mean, they just let these fucking. If there had been controls in place to keep people from messing with this shit.
Didn't we mess on this stuff from the other side of the galaxy?
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
your fault.
Oh, there was
Yeah,
that.
exactly, and that's terrible.
Well,
That's actually
hold on.
worse.
It was Leatherby's fault.
I think pointing fingers isn't necessarily going to help any of us right now.
It was from like the other side of the galaxy, and that's kind of hard to police.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we fixed it.
Better things aren't possible.
Sort
okay.
of.
Never
Maybe,
heard that
hopefully.
before.
I'm going to bed.
Mm.
How long ago in real time did we fuck with shit from the other side of the galaxy?
A while.
It was
Like a year ago?
No, it was much quicker than that. It was like a week.
Okay. What? No.
No, he's talking about our timeline.
Like me and you, Alec.
Oh, what did we do?
How long ago was that for us?
Months.
Oh, months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember when the first episode was.
It's been a while.
Sometime.
But anyway.
That was a whole house ago.
That was a whole ass house ago.
He's not wrong, yeah.
2 houses ago. Shit.
hmm
Yours and Matt's.
Right, that's true, yeah. Okay, so you can hang out in the hotel, and everybody will get some rest. And I guess Peaches, are you going to the racetrack before you rest, or?
I mean, I'll get some rest first. Get a little shut eye.
Okay.
Then I'll go to the races. Anyone want to come?
I'll join you.
I'll join you.
Well,
I guess if we're all going.
Andrew pulls out his space checkbook.
Andrew wouldn't hear us.
Did you say his checkbook?
Yeah, his space checkbook. In the morning when you wake
Dabs
up,
his space pen to his
Exactly, running
Yeah.
onto his tongue. Yeah.
there's a knock on. You're probably all in different suites, so there's a knock on
Kamanagamato.
Ava's door because she was the nicest.
Roll for it.
Nah.
All right.
And a Bantrid is there with
So
a.
as you knock on the door, Andrin yells from the other side, "These are someone else's undergarments I'm sniffing!"
Nice.
Ava
All
opens
right.
the door just in time to hear that. What the heck?
There's a small Bantrid there with a little service cart, and they say, "Oh, hi. I'm supposed to bring this stuff to you. I hear you saved us. That's real great.
There, thank you.
I really appreciate not being dead, or incinerated. So,
I just want to clarify, this is not the ambassador.
no, we just all kind of sound like this."
Oh, okay. Carry on.
And they wheel the cart in and start offloading stuff onto a table in the room. And you are presented with all of this stuff.
Hey, stuff.
Holy shit. I don't know what any of that
All
does.
right.
8,000 credits. That feels like chump change at this point.
It's just nice art. Probably
it art of
some
fins?
macrame. Art of fins?
Fin
Or
art?
should that be fine art?
Fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
wow.
fins.
Now it's fin art.
It's fin art. It's fine.
Well, thank you so much for this, Ava. We'll
Are
take
they
the group and
sexy
say we got
fins?
presents.
No, it's like a French movie.
Fin.
Oh. Fin. Just a bunch of doors closed. Exit signs.
A balloon floats away.
Mhm. Excellent.
And then Tim Curry shows up.
There's a mime.
Yeah. Sad mime.
What's this
Yeah, it's gotta be sad.
echelon? What is this thing? Holy shit.
Is that good?
Probably not. It's got the word
It
fashion
is-
in
I don't
it.
know. It's end of the book rewards.
It
Might
is
be
a
good.
yes, level 17. It's worth 285,000 credits.
See,
1819.
Oh, we already got one of those too.
Ava
Now
comes
the
to the
second
door
one.
wearing one, and he's like, "Oh, that's awkward."
Nah, then D suits was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. My current armor's still a good chunk higher than that.
Yeah, mine too.
Unfortunate.
Oh, stuff to sell.
Just ask the same guy where we can go sell some things as you're looking at.
Wow, this armor's really nice. Say,
Hey, by the way,
where does somebody
while
go to
you're here-
sell armor?
Right.
Oh, but we had the subscribe special for you. See, it says it's bespoke.
Nobody said we were going to sell this armor.
Yeah, I gotta sell my old armor.
Yeah,
Oh,
look, put this on.
Okay.
Just being efficient.
Sure. And they pull out a terminal and start flagging various stores for you and send it over to you. You could try out some of these, I guess. But you're
Thank you
not
so
not
much.
gonna sell this, are you? I worked really
no,
hard on
that
this.
would be totally
Oh,
rude.
no, that would be rude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness someone interrupted Ava, 'cause she can't lie.
She can just stop
Like,
talking.
she just like opens her mouth like Andrew and just like our Peaches probably be the one to walk and be like, nah, we ain't selling it. Goodness. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks again for saving my life.
You're welcome. She like,
And they roll
gives him a
out.
little pat on the head or whatever.
Don't touch me!
Oh,
Ava, you gotta ask permission before you touch people. Not everybody likes it.
did I know that?
Yeah, you would know that.
Okay. She gives him a wave then.
Okay.
So, to the races?
Hell yeah.
Or
To
to
the
the
races.
selling things place?
Well, what if we make a lot of money at the races and then we can also buy stuff with it?
Ooh.
Or we enter in the races and see how much you can win.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Start at the races, see how much money we can get, and then we can use that money to sell or buy more stuff when we go to the market.
Strangely, I'm feeling about 20 feet per action slower though.
If only
Sweet.
you
All right.
replaced your legs with a rolly ball.
No. Miss, I have 0 augments.
For now.
Yeah, when we cut your legs off, we'll see how that changes.
I don't like that.
Don't like that.
My friend doesn't like you either.
Oh, I like you, Andrew.
I'll be careful. You'll be dead.
Star Wars, yes. Anyway, races, I guess. Unless, like, we get accosted by, like, a group of Banshards on the way there.
Oh yeah, I mean you're local celebrities at this point already. They don't really
Nice.
have tight information control here on Hib, so
Or are they just like bringing us breadsticks and stuff?
pretty much they've already put up posters everywhere. You know, like 12 hours later of your faces, heroes of Hib.
Heroes of his.
It's kind of
I feel like
annoying.
this would make Peaches very uncomfortable, considering that the last time this happened was like before she found out she was a clone. Like right before.
She's about to
We're the
find it
saviors.
out all over again.
It's just like bringing back the bad memory.
Yeah, but we were also the saviors of the council and stuff, too, and that was a pretty big deal. And that was after you found out, so there's been good stuff since.
Yeah. but
Yeah.
She was heavy into the drinking at that point.
That is also fair. Sadly, my character would give you a hug, but she has no sense motive.
I'm also still in my armor.
Haha, but I can still do sense motive checks because reasons.
Oops.
Okay, you can go to the races and you spend the day shopping and taking in the races. You can roll some, I don't know, D100
Race
checks
checks.
for races.
Wait. Before we do that, we got to know what the names of these racers are to bet on them.
That's a good question. You're going to have to make them up yourself.
What?
Oh man, what the fuck?
Sorry, I wasn't prepared for Bantred Foot race jockeys.
I can't believe this.
I'm sure you can.
Balls of fury.
I'm sure you can.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm still waiting on the names, Amber.
Count feet.
What?
Count feet.
Count feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Count feet, beat feet, feet
black-
meat.
Black caviar. Mm.
The Bantred
Yeah.
Bandit.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
find
Pantry
like
Bandit.
a
Tabasco
race.
cat.
Oh, now we're talking.
How many racers would there be?
Arrivederci.
Yes, sure.
Flash Blossom.
Is anybody writing these down? Because I don't remember the
No.
first four that I said
course
anymore.
not.
All I remember is Tabasco cat.
I'm gonna
Tabasco
roll you a
cat.
D100 because you told me to. We're gonna see how that
I
goes.
sure
I'm betting
did.
on Tabasco
What?
cat.
Tabasco cat, Arrivederci, beat feet, or whatever feet
Black
it was.
caviar.
Black caviar. Write these down, Jim.
No.
I'm the idea guy. You got to write stuff down.
So I rolled a number. If you roll under it, you win.
The King of Swing.
Ah, sorry. The King of Swing finished too slow.
Don't we all need to roll separately? We're going to bet on different ones, right?
Sure.
Oh, Ava's not betting. Ava doesn't
It-
believe in gambling.
I said swine. We're gonna leave it as
King
swine.
of Swine.
This happened.
And the land of the
Oh.
pigs, the butcher is king.
What was it?
See, I
beet?
I feel like this should be Leatherby. I feel like Leatherby's got some old gambling debts he accrued at some
I
point in
don't
his
know. I
life.
think I like Pizza Feet better.
Pizza Feet's pretty good.
Got that Pizza Feet.
I don't remember the other ones.
Queen of No Share.
No. Boo.
Arrivederci, which I think
Yeah,
is still
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite.
I don't know how to spell Arrivederci.
Just fucking wing it. They're dumb. They don't know how to spell it either, so it's fine.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Great.
Old Town Road.
All right, Peaches, roll. This is your show.
Okay, I'm betting on Tabasco cat. So
No, Old Town Roll. Ha 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 ha. 'Cause it got more
Sorry,
balls.
Peaches. Tabasco cat collapsed from the burden of.
the Tabasco that they eat while they run.
I was gonna
Alright,
say
well-
the knowledge that they're living on a planet that is actually a ship and they're millions of years old.
Rocket Socks.
Ooh yeah, Rocket Socks is a good one.
All right, Leatherby, your turn.
What did I miss
These
here?
are the names of the horses or the. sorry,
You're
the-
you're rolling a D100 to see if what you gambled on won.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to say
pick-
which one you're betting on first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm betting on old Pizza Feet.
Golden
Tabasco cat already
Chocobo.
lost.
Ah,
Oh,
Leatherby
yeah,
got
I knew
it. So Leatherby will get a small payout of let's see,
400,000 credits.
60,000.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I told you Pizza Feet just looked good.
Well, now I have to do this.
Was Andrin betting?
Maybe I got to think of a good name for it though. Hold
Sir,
on.
we can't take personal checks.
This is outrageous.
In my day.
Call my bank. They'll tell you I'm good.
Governor Mustache.
that what you're going with?
Yeah, here we go.
You did it.
That's 60K, boys. Maybe more.
Oh, 90K.
Whoa!
Boy, am I
don't
sad
even-
I didn't win.
Yep.
I don't even know what to do with that.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I think you have to give me 90K,
Who does?
Ava,
Oh,
right? Because she lost, so I'm taking her money.
Ava doesn't bet.
I feel like she bets all the time with her own life.
That's
Yeah,
what I said.
that's
That's
different.
somebody she bets with.
yeah.
Oh, so now I just get to kill you. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that plan.
You shouldn't have bet your life. I don't know.
All right. So you whiled the day away at the racing
We
track.
get nachos.
You get nachos. You have a lot of drinks.
No, I don't.
Probably. Well, I guess not Peaches. It's probably true.
Now, hold on though. But Ava rolled this D100.
Yeah, I didn't know that was for betting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have.
Oops. I lost. I didn't know what that was for.
I mean,
did- I
Peaches
did-
lost, but
I did it before we got the names out there.
You did.
I thought we
Yeah,
were
all right. That checks out. You're right.
Peaches lost. But that's not how betting works. You bet an amount, and that's the amount you lose. And then if you win, you get everybody's money. So,
Hmm,
So give me your money. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I could have bet $1.
you could have.
I don't know. These economies don't work out, man.
True.
Because nobody else bet.
Mm-hmm. Well, the
We should
entire
100,000
population
Bantrid.
of Hib voted yes.
Well, I need 100,000 D100 rolls.
Yeah. No, that's not.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
So they didn't.
But they did. Do you want your winnings, or do you want me to keep them?
I just want to take them from Amber.
Oh.
you can take 100 credits. That's probably how much she would have bet.
Holy shit.
Got you good, you
My
fuck.
return on investment was huge.
Mhm.
Oh man. So I assume a lot of drinks is subjective. So like that's like 2 for Ava.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
I'm just having sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, Peaches.
Sweet tea is delightful.
Somewhere around the I imagine you spend, just this entire day goofing around and relaxing
Oh,
as
yeah,
best
man,
you can.
We're going to eat some chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Somewhere around brunch time the next morning, you get a call from Miss Knott, who you spoke to on Jeterat. She was your Abadar Corps contact.
Oh, hey there.
And in case you forgot, she looks like...
Yeah.
Right.
And I say a call, but really it's a transmission because she is currently on Absalom Station. And she says to you, one second. She says, I've heard from Uso, our representative on Hib, that you have completed the mission, and they and the rest of the council in charge of Hib is very appreciative of your efforts, and I wanted to forward something to you as well. You turned over some readings to one of the scientists on the planet. Have a... checks her notes. Looks like a power core. Some of our scientists are thinking this is going to be very valuable indeed, so they are going to... the corporation has agreed to give you a small bonus of 100,000 credits for those. We'll be forwarding that to you. Now you should have it in your accounts the next time you check. Given the state of what you found on Hib, I think it best, if you don't mind, that you return to Absalom Station and meet with me, and we can begin preparing for the ship that you mentioned in your report, this Arc Prime. It seems like it's going to be very dangerous, and we should be ready in case it makes its way to us.
Okay, sorry, just a little background. We know that a signal was sent,
Yes.
but we don't know for sure that this Arc Prime is still around, right?
We got some foreboding information, but nothing directly confirming.
Let me take a look.
Or
and
like any way
scroll
to know
that
where it
section.
is or how close it is or anything like that.
Like, I thought we just got something that, like, we got something that was like, we know something received the message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that it was sent.
I mean, it could just be like a random outpost somewhere that nobody's even manning.
No, you know that it was sent to Arc Prime, and you know what Arc Prime is.
But do we
And
know
what
that
is
it's-
Arc Prime?
The fucking crazy shit from Ava's dream or whatever.
It is
Do we
that.
know
It's
that somebody
also
is-
the hibernation ship that all the Civ are sleeping on.
Ah, right.
But like, for all we know, it could be like 2 civs on a ship at this point.
It could be.
We don't know that it's a whole bunch of them preparing to like go to war with anyone.
It's still a planet-sized ship.
I mean, yeah, but like, we don't know where it is or how far it is or how many are left.
Yeah.
Right?
don't think so.
Do you know?
Or like any way to even track it to figure out where it is.
That said, if I told you the Death Star existed, but not where it is, you may want to make a plan for it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just wondering if like
Not if there's only 2 stormtroopers on it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you don't know where it is.
all they gotta do is push a button.
You,
You
gotta
just-
go down this annoying trench run, and then sorry.
You just know that the signal was sent and received.
And
How
there's
did we
no
get
way
a-
for us to track the signal.
Correct.
It's no comment. I'm not gonna say anything. That's impossible. But okay, it's fine.
Well, okay, Miss Knott. I guess we'll come to Absalom Station.
It'd be good to see you, Ms. Knott.
I hope you're not responding because, again,
Oh.
this is a recorded message.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And if you are, you
these
look like
idiots.
fools.
Yeah, it's like it's one thing for Ava to do it. That checks out. But you know.
Just talking to the, yeah.
Yeah, Leatherby's actually on a private call with her.
Right.
He made that a very personal, like, it'll be good to see you way.
Leatherby has the company phone, and it is instant.
The car phone.
Right.
I'll pick you up at 8.
Wear something
Um,
nice.
Again.
Nice. I guess, yeah, I get there. I don't know. So I guess hey, Andrew, guess what? We do get to ditch the ceremony.
Excellent. Let's leave immediately. As much as I hate Abadarkor, let's get out of here.
I feel like I have a spell for this, but I can't use it yet.
Does Andrin hate Abadarkor?
I don't think he's a fan because he doesn't like the influence of capitalism on his science.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's fair.
He does acknowledge that their contributions have led to breakthroughs,
Mm-hmm.
but it sullies the pursuit of knowledge.
That's true. Yep. All right. Well, if you're gonna bail on the award ceremony, you can certainly do that.
They already gave us the loot. I mean, come on.
They did, yeah. But didn't you want the long walk through the awards hall and Princess Leia to put the medal around your neck?
I was gonna make that joke.
Although in this case it would be Uso, and you'd have to probably just lay on the ground for him to reach your neck.
Who doesn't get one? Amber or Peaches?
Amber certainly doesn't get one. Peaches can have one though.
Oh, somebody's got to not get one.
Yeah, someone has to
Fine.
get Chewy.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, you don't get one.
Okay. I'll just stand there and.
You can probably turn into a Wookiee, right?
Yeah, probably. Why is there a big weird lizard thing here?
Your Frugi is just standing
That's Andrin. Oh, well, he's not getting a medal.
He doesn't really want to participate in this, so he's being the most awkward polymorph he has.
Yeah. I'll be the thing that just like makes weird vibration noises and you can't even get close to it. This is how I maintain my personal space.
Oh yeah, that would be wild.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, you can head back to your ship, which is
Unless anybody wants to buy anything, because we were going to go to the market.
I think at whatever we're gonna buy here, Absalon Station probably has better.
probably
Okie
yes.
dokie.
Yeah, I don't want any of your dumb bantered shit.
I mean, let's be honest. I don't know how to buy things.
It's all going to be 3D printed anyway, so it's whatever.
That said, she said a bonus of 100K. Does that mean there was a base amount there too that we missed?
No, I don't think so.
What was she paying us in the first place?
Incorrect.
Yeah, what was gonna be the payment?
Yeah.
That's a good question. One
Feels
sec.
like another 100.
Also, I like how we got like 8K for saving the planet, but hey, this spicy technology.
8K for saving the planet, 90K for debauchery, and then
Hey, like the only thing the Bantrids have to sell is cherries, and like there's a lot better fruit than
And-
cherries.
In street races.
The cherry
Yeah.
market is way down,
yeah.
Nice.
I mean, the planet's far too cold.
Have you
for
guys seen the
trees to
cherry
actually-
futures?
They
No.
did give
Cherry
you
futures
armor that was worth 280K, so you know.
That's true. That's true.
Let me find part 3 here.
If anybody wanted to downgrade their armor, that would matter.
Yeah.
That's where you just like give like them like the awkward thing like at a wedding, like, oh, we just prefer cash.
Mhm.
I like that they wheeled in like all that loot and stuff, and then we just like tip the guy 8K. Like, gee, thanks. Holy smokes!
You're now the king of Hib.
Congratulations, kid. You're level 3 and you're gonna die soon because the planet's gonna melt. But good luck, buddy. You enjoy those next months.
Well, now it's not gonna melt. Now it's gonna undergo desertification.
There
It's
you go.
it's gonna be like way slower, but probably worse.
But they have magic and they can just fix it.
Oh man, all right. Then they didn't need us to begin with. I don't know. None of it makes sense. It reminds me of that DM of the Rings thing, where like he's trying to get the players to get up on Weathertop to camp out and do like the ring wraith fight scene. And so they're like, "No, we'll just keep adventuring." And he's like, "No, you guys are too tired to keep adventuring." Oh, well then we'll just set up camp here on the ground. Why would we climb up there and camp up there? Like, no, you don't. You're not so tired that you can't climb up there, but you're too tired to go any further than here. It's just the right little window. Their terraforming magic can't fix the problem they had, but it can stop this other problem. I don't know. Arbitrary.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It couldn't
Highly
keep
recommend
the
DM of
planet
the
at
Rings,
its
by the way.
temperature.
Do what?
I highly recommend DM of the Rings. It's really good.
I was
wonder if
do
he
wedding
used
to
to-
Amber.
Oh, sorry, that makes sense.
I said I was just agreeing with Jack that the magic couldn't keep the planet at its original temperature while that was ongoing.
Well, the problem was not necessarily the temperature. It was that the power cores were going critical and were going to explode the planet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I believe the entire spaceship that is the planet was about to blow.
I mean, if you think about it, an explosion
didn't know
is a
that.
whole lot of temperature.
Right. I mean,
They
yeah.
didn't know it was going to explode. They just knew it was getting hotter. And my point was, why wouldn't they have magic to keep it from getting hotter?
So the way I kind of interpreted that was that it got like a drastic change in like a week, whereas like terraforming is probably meant to like take place over years to avoid what exactly Jack just brings up.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
there are like
but-
witch warpers that can just change the weather.
But I mean,
Well, we are the powerful people they called in.
Right.
Look at
Sandwich
the
warpers.
Dust Bowl effect in the 30s though, and how quickly that happened, and it wiped everything the fuck out.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
that's yeah.
Sucks. Yeah, life sucks sometimes.
Mhm.
For the bantering anyway.
Sometimes,
Sometimes it gets you.
all the time. 90% of the time, it's all the time.
That's true. Yeah. So anyway,
Here on the
um,
spaceship.
here on the spaceship, you guys
Rocinante.
hop in, quickly rushing to avoid the award ceremony, plot your course, and it only takes you about, I think you have the next rank of engine, so it's only about half a day to get back, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
You
Zoom.
arrive a few hours out from the station itself, and you begin the approach to the station when all of your terminals receive an alert. Something has happened. On
That's the alert.
outside edge of the system, a ship has appeared.
Oh, fuck. A big papa ship or like a little baby?
A big
Kind of prime.
Papa ship. And it looks a little something like this.
Oh,
fucking ship.
damn. You're
I
going to
don't
need
even-
some lube.
I don't even know that I would acknowledge that as a ship if I saw that without you telling me that's what that is.
And yet it is.
Because that is a whole ass structure.
You've already seen the design of this ship in the files from the World Seed, so you know what it looks like.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, let's go faster.
And as you lay eyes on it, something
But like the other direction.
begins to happen.
Oh, no.
Does Ava directly recognize it?
From every direction,
Oh fuck.
Ava's name seems to echo around the bridge, growing in intensity to an ear-piercing wail. Clutching her ears, she looks around the room, and everyone else seems to be frozen at their stations. The stars themselves remain fixed. Code begins spilling forth from the terminals about the space, resolving quickly into the form of divinity, of Cassandali. She smiles softly at Ava, the weight of it almost too much to bear. You've come far, old woman, she says, chuckling at her small attempt at humor. I've one final gift for you to help you see this through. There are many dangers lying in wait before the end, but with this, she continues, placing her palm on Ava's forehead, an energy building through every fiber of Ava's body. You'll be able to find your path. The power washes through her, remaking her. The pain is excruciating, but only a few seconds pass before it finishes. The energy bursts forth, finding its way back to Cassandali's outstretched hand. Nodding once, she departs. Things quickly begin moving again, and Ava is left with a sense of knowing. She's seen this ship before. Not in the documents, not in the files that you recovered, but Cassandali's shown it to her.
Ow, my brain. Guys, we got big problems here. Like, big problems.
Yeah, that ship is huge.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah. Thank
I
you.
think that ship might end the Pact Worlds if we don't stop it.
It is quite large. Yes.
How far away is it now?
At the edge of the system.
What's that in like numbers though?
Yeah, how long will it take to get to?
It looks to be a couple days travel outside of Octurne.
A couple day travel for us or for it?
For it.
Okay. Launch the nukes at it.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
You got anything better?
Hold on.
We should talk to the people that Peaches and I dealt with before.
Who?
Like
The
whoever.
thick neck guy?
No, like
Flex?
yeah, well, yeah, actually. Well, wait,
Shit, hold on. Let me call Kevin.
No, remember we like know a couple people on the council. Surely they have someone that has to be able to come through.
Two things. One, I'm sure everybody's crapping their pants on this, and we're about to have a lot of people wanting our help, and a lot of people wanting to do something. Two,
We got to put out a price structure.
right. Two, you know, like, I hate to be that guy, but like, do we know they're hostile? I mean, we know what we read about them, but I mean, it's been a really long time.
And that could have been biased info too.
Also, did anyone see that?
Yeah, it's humongous.
No,
Yeah, we
it's
could all
absolute-
see it.
It's probably the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Quite
God-
literally.
No, the guy
That's what
that
she
showed
said.
up.
Guy
I mean, I'm
showed
not
up
going to
where?
worship the thing. It's still just a spaceship.
What guy are you talking about?
Like, I've had this conversation before. Damn it! Ow!
You might.
And also, Ava cussed for like the first time ever. Side note.
Are you feeling all right? You should maybe take a seat and.
Like, we're all facing our certain imminent doom. It's okay to have strange feelings right now.
She like shakes her head. She doesn't know if what she saw is real and does actually relieve herself of the piloting controls if someone can take over.
Oh God. Does anyone know how to fly this thing? Computer, can you fly this thing?
I don't think you can fly this thing. I don't have any piloting, and I'm manning the engine, so no, not me.
I mean, I'm sure Betty could do it easily enough.
I mean, I've got a
Fine.
4. I got +4. I got this.
This isn't like space flight, like
We're
combat
just
flight.
like
This is just
autopilot at
parking.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Computer, fly this thing.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, we don't really know that they're a threat. We're just making an assumption, and like, we should act cautiously. But I don't think we should just immediately start a war.
No, I understand, and you know me more than anyone else. I like to try and be peaceful and take the nice way out. But I'm telling you, I've seen this before. I saw that. I told you about the vision back on Absalon.
I mean, just because you had, air quotes, a vision, that don't make it true.
She like looks up. There has to be something for me to prove this.
Well, right now it sounds a little strange. I'll have to say, Ava. We want to believe you, but it at this point it just feels like conjecture.
If only Ava had Mind Link.
Yeah, don't have that one.
I mean, also, your vision could have come from a demon or an evil deity. I mean, you don't really know for sure, even if you had the vision, that it was, you know, who you think it was giving it to
Remember
you.
when Cornelius looked into, and you were there too. We all looked in and we saw what happened. How I got here. I think this is part of that.
And this just happened.
Yeah, everything froze.
Well, I don't believe any of us felt anything like that.
If we do like a ship diagnostic or look at the
Yeah,
logs,
exactly.
like, will it tell us how much?
Did we lose-
Is there time missing for
I
us?
say, did we lose time or something? Yeah.
You didn't.
I mean, the logs are clear, Ava. Ain't no time missing.
And Ava, we want to believe you, but this is a bit far-fetched.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to just assume the worst. I'll prepare for the worst. But, like, I'm not just going to, like, automatically assume we need to start a war with this ominous ship thing.
I agree with you. But we should at least prepare.
I mean, we always got to be prepared. Stay ready ain't got to get ready.
You lose Jack with his headphones.
Is he working on it?
I think so.
I'm going to take a bathroom break then.
Okay.
I know how I'm going to prove this. It's going to be goofy.
Oh wait, no, I just got back.
Oh, there he is.
No.
Okay. No, it's fine. We can keep going.
Backroom. No, it's the bathroom break. That's fine.
Okay.
So Ava like starts getting kind of flustered because she wants to prove it. It's like I swear on Absalon Station, it was we were in there. We were on the balcony of that area. We were talking. You guys, we broke it all down. Heck, I was in the freaking elevator locked up, and you guys didn't believe me. And then all of a sudden, we were able to break it down, and she disappears.
I mean, what the fuck?
As she interplanetary teleports to that spot on the Absalon Station.
Excellent.
Well, that was...
I guess she's still mad about the elevator. I don't know where she went.
You guys locked her in an elevator?
You had to be there.
Why did we have to be there? So you could lock us in the elevator too?
No, I mean, she was being a little crazy. We did it for her own safety.
Okay, that checks out with what I know about Ava.
I imagine about 5 minutes or so, you guys get a transmission. So role play out the next 5 minutes.
Open transmission.
Yeah, we should probably attempt to contact Ava. Or actually, you know what? I'm a fucking magic scientist. I know what to do.
Do you?
Mysticism. What did I just witness? Interplanetary teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been hiding that one this whole fucking time.
Can I determine that she cast it, or do I know if it was... Would I be able to tell the difference in if someone else casted it on her, or if she cast it? Based on how that spell works.
Yeah, you could tell that. I'm assuming Ava cast it, right?
Yes, she did.
Intentionally or accidentally?
Accidentally. Like she got really focused on it and like trying to like recapture that moment and then just poof.
It would appear that in her elevated emotional state, she unlocked latent mystical abilities and has teleported herself. Can I determine where to she went?
Ooh,
Heretofore.
I doubt it.
I doubt
but
it,
I rolled really high.
I mean, can't we just like scan for her?
Yeah, you could probably scan.
Yeah.
Or I could just call her.
Or you could just call her. You're close enough to the station.
Dial.
I'm on Absalon. What happened?
I mean, you were all mad about the elevator, and I didn't even get a chance to apologize, and you just poofed on out of here. You've been holding that shit behind
Then you
this whole time?
activated your teleporting abilities, Ava.
I don't have. I mean, like I used to be able to like teleport like, 30
Used to
feet or
could.
something like that.
You give me a minute, I might could again.
I was never able to go. How far away are we?
I don't know. I've actually, yeah.
Tells distance from
like-
computer.
At least a planet away.
Mhm.
Still. She is super confused. But what the hell is happening?
I presume, so these abilities you're referring to predate the gap, correct?
Yes.
And perhaps whatever magical energies have been residing in your molecular structure have been maturing over that time, even if in a dormant state, and have grown much more powerful over whatever untold amount of time has passed since the gap.
I guess, and I'm sorry for losing my
And
temper.
it's possible that this was simply a discharge after your physical composition was unable to carry any more power, and you pushed it over the edge with your emotional outburst. Or this could be just the beginning. Remains to be seen.
I mean, I used to be able to do this spell. And she casts haste on herself. Oh my god, that's coming back.
I don't know. It doesn't hardly look as bad. See, your teleportation abilities have grown exponentially, while your haste abilities are much shittier than they were before.
It's gotten worse.
Interesting, fascinating. Whatever you do,
Finite
don't
amount of
cast
magic.
mirror image.
It's almost as though, right?
There's a finite amount of magic, and it has to go somewhere.
Right. It's not. That's an area of debate among scholars, actually.
I ain't no scholar.
Then quit debating it.
I'll debate whenever I damn see fit.
All right, that's fair. I'll allow it.
Guys, I'm really sorry for losing my temper. I guess I'll let Miss Not know that we're gonna be here soon.
All right.
Yeah,
And,
see what she has to
you know,
say about the Mega Destroyer ship too.
I guess, like, I'm sorry we locked you in an elevator.
No, it's okay. I was past it. I didn't mean to get an outburst about it.
I guess we'll meet you there.
Maybe the explanation is that some sort of outside mystical force is manipulating your emotions and also causing these erratic mystic behaviors.
I mean, she's claiming she's got a vision from a
We better
demon,
lock
so-
her in an elevator until we can just figure it out.
The only way to figure
She'll
this
never
out.
teleport out of there.
She's out now. Can't be held down.
Yeah.
It's the only way to learn the truth.
But it's a lead-lined elevator. Can you still teleport?
No.
Can someone still fly the ship?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on autopilot.
I'm actually rather proficient at piloting.
Oh, who's fucking surprised?
Andred, I'm better than you at everything. Did you know I'm also a professor?
Yeah, can I actually just roll profession professor for this?
Professor being an ass.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I guess Ava will kill the transmission and let us not know that we're on our way. And one of us is here.
Okay.
And then I'll spend the next few hours figuring out what the hell she can do.
Right. As you guys finish up docking in the station, Isavina calls you all and patches in Ava as well. And you see on the screen her face appear, looking rather worried. Where's her face again? She says, I'm glad you've all arrived safely. Now we get to wonder if what's happening was started by our expeditions into the ruins, or if we just stumbled across something coincidentally in effect. I suspect we won't like the answer either way.
You're just seeking to avoid liability in the forthcoming lawsuits, aren't you?
I am certain I don't know what you're talking about.
We didn't cause climate change. We just profited off of it.
Beach has said it already. It's a cycle, you see.
God. Little words.
Don't look up
Right.
at the giant spaceship coming right for us.
God, that movie was great.
It was.
I'm here for the jobs that the spaceship will provide.
Stop.
Literally hire me.
She says, you've probably seen already, but just to make sure we're on the same page, a huge ship has shown up, and well, to be honest, all of our projections show it moving toward the station.
Gotten any communication from it?
No.
You tried to send any messages?
We have, yes, and several enterprising individuals have taken it upon themselves to make direct contact with the ship, and they've all been destroyed.
Damn, I was gonna say, madam, your men are already dead. Fuck, I didn't get a chance.
I mean,
Have you tried
have we run
bringing
any?
helicopter up to it with some lights on it and start flashing?
Not yet.
Helicopter in space.
Yes.
Have you sent any long range scans? Do you know if there's any life signs?
Let's see here. Nothing yet. They don't have any information yet on that.
Is there an exhaust port?
Ooh, we'll have to find out.
Is it right below the main port?
It might be.
You can't just know if there's an exhaust port. Someone has to steal the plans.
She.
Well, we need to make a prequel movie real quick.
Ava already has the plans.
Oh shit!
She just doesn't remember it yet.
Yeah, there it is.
Lock her in the elevator until she tells us everything she knows.
Elevator.
2 APs in a row. She continues by pressing her lips into a frown. The station isn't like the Adari. It never had the capacity to move out of the way. If the ship continues here with hostile intent, I don't know where that leaves us. I don't know where that leaves the Pact Worlds. It probably won't surprise you to hear that the Council has convened to discuss the issue, and I'd like you to speak to them on what you've learned.
Is this the council that's on Abadar?
Yeah, the Council of Dick Elders on Abadar.
Yeah, the Dick Elders. No, it's the Absalom Council. That
Literally what I suggested.
Peaches and Ava know already.
Hell yeah.
She says, I'll take care of the particulars, political, legal, whatever you need. I think you're the people with the most knowledge in the system about what's happening, and even if that information isn't much, I think the Directorate needs to be as informed as they can be, and I'm not the only one either. I'm sorry, go on.
We only killed 2 last time.
Oh, well, try not to kill? Wait.
Kidding. She does not say that.
Okay.
Was it 2 or was it 3?
I think it was 2.
Killed Alex Jones, and then we killed
Oh, maybe it was 3, yeah.
Dragon Lady.
Yeah. And then Fake Ricks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah, it was 3.
Yeah.
Nah,
He was
shit.
a council dude too, yeah.
She says, I'm not the only one either. I just got a call from a priest of Eloratu. I have no idea how she got on my personal line. She claims she saw you in one of her divinations. She insisted you have crucial knowledge for the approaching threat. I didn't ask much after that. I've found when it comes to Eloratu, asking questions only gets you more questions in response. It's aggravating is what it is.
And
You ever try locking them in an elevator?
No.
It helps with the questions because then you can't hear them.
It's not. It seems to be their answer for most things.
She takes a moment and types that into the Notes app on her terminal. Let's see. I know some of you might have had other motives in accepting my first contract. If you need further motivation now, I'm willing to pay you quite well, and
yeah, I think you should pay us.
She says, let's see. This
Girls gotta eat if the world don't end.
That's very true. Yes. I will see what I can do. If you could meet with me at the Golden Vault, which Leatherby can let you know is Abadar Corps' head office. In
also a literal golden vault.
It is. It's both. Yes. we can go from there.
All right.
Well, I'll say after we kind of hang up, I'll say, well, in my time of knowing Ms. Knott, it's rare to see her this concerned. Let's say flustered even. It definitely puts a bit of a point on the situation.
Is that a pun? Because there's a big point on the end of that ship.
I'm
It is
glad you
quite-
got it, Peaches. Subtlety is part of what I do.
All right. Well, I guess we'll head there.
Cool.
Really wish I had figured out my armor situation right about now.
I'm sure it won't be important. Okay. Well, you guys can disembark and start making your way to the Golden Vault. Ava, you've probably noticed this already, but the others pick up on it as they're, going to meet you. All of the vid screens in the station are just the news reports are engrossed with the story of this ship, and there have been a couple of developments. As it continued onward, it jettisoned an aftward piece of its hull. And this section is on track to enter a similar orbit as Hib outside of Liavara this time.
Are you saying it pooped a moon?
It pooped a moon, yes.
Wow.
And further,
wow.
both this section and the main vessel have attacked any further ships that have gotten close to it.
But it's not at Hib. It's just
no
on its way.
communication, no anything, just pew, pew, pew.
Yes.
Oh no.
Seems that a massive fleet of drones rises from the ship and attacks anything approaching.
I feel like Peaches
That
would
poops
suggest,
no moon.
Peaches would suggest we warn Hib because there is a potentially armed or something
Poop
piece of a
moon.
ship coming at them.
Poop moon.
Yeah. Poop
Or
moon coming at
they're
them.
just poop moon activates and starts going all swarm drone.
Yeah.
The Peaches sends a quick tweet out to Uso about a poop moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, my people at Hib.
I really
Fuck.
think if we had merchandise, that poops no moon would be a really good one.
No moon.
Mm.
Well, this is an exciting day.
Isn't it?
Ava, interteleportation planet us to the poop moon.
Do we want
I
to go to
don't
the
think you
Golden
want to go
Vault
straight to the
Force?
poop.
Or do we? I mean, I could. I
That
guess
poop
maybe-
moon is killing everybody.
Isn't it?
I have no idea how this works, but I could try.
And this Golden Vault will give us armor that's not 3 levels below what we have. That'd be cool.
Who can say?
Who could say?
The Isafina, I think.
She could,
Yeah,
maybe.
who could say?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is in the Golden Vault?
This is a cool
Good
picture.
question. Which one?
This one you just displayed here.
Oh, the meeting room where you've met with
Yeah.
Orson several times?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like all the cityscape stuff. I'm a sucker for sci-fi cityscapes, man.
Yeah.
So the Golden Vault is, let's see, a golden...
Wait, Borson works in the Golden Vault?
He doesn't. It's just similar floor plans. It's really easy to mass produce.
Okay, got it, yeah. UPBs and stuff.
So on the outside of the building is a 10-story tall logo of the Abaddon Key. The public entrance opens onto a vast cathedral-like bank which is still bustling despite the looming threat. Dozens of congregants sit in comfortable pews, praying to Abadar for salvation.
Pew pew.
On the other side of the space, secular clerks attempt to calm panicked customers, attempting to withdraw the entires of their savings.
I was about to say, whatever we get in UPVs, cut that shit in half because the economy is about to crash
Right.
during the valley.
Well, wouldn't that just like create imbalance between credits and UPBs? Because UPBs actually make stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Their value would hold more.
As you start to approach someone and try to get a sense, well, actually, you probably don't need this because I bet Leatherby knows where Isafina would be. So Leatherby, you can lead the party to her office.
He's been there many times.
Many times.
There's a secret door behind her desk.
That was.
So she
Leatherby
greets you all
Chronicles.
as you enter. She greets Leatherby especially warmly.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here at the end of days.
Right.
I don't want to hide our love anymore. We don't have time.
Can we have a side quest side sesh of Leatherby Chronicles?
Seems like a good time. And you notice that there's another woman here.
Oh no.
Sitting in a sleek hover chair, wearing a slender three-piece
wife.
black suit that sparkles with distant stars. She looks like this. Miss Knott says, welcome, everyone. This is Cambrisa June, who I mentioned.
Damn, that's a sick jacket.
Isn't it?
That is a very sick jacket.
The priest that I mentioned in our call earlier. I've set us an appointment with the directorate at the Planara in just a little bit. But let's see here. Yes. I checked with Susie in accounting, and she said that we could free up somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 million credits if you can work with the directorate and formalize a plan.
Boy, I hope none of us were drinking like a soda or something like that.
Right.
Peaches is like, well, let me just think about this for a minute. Yeah.
Excellent. Let's
I mean, the million credits will get spent very fast.
Of course
that's
it will.
that's not like going in our pockets. You guys get that, right?
Yep.
Scott's war kid. You don't think I want to?
They're not actually credits. If you check closely, it says Abadar Core script. So you just have to spend it here. Spend it in the gift shop.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Okay. So she will kind of yield the floor to Cambrisa. And Cambrisa says, hello, everyone. A pleasure to meet you, although I feel like I've known all of you for some time now. I was shown a vision very recently of you exploring what looked to be a very large ship, and there was a very interesting symbol of, well, it looked like it belonged to Eloratu, and I don't quite know what that means, but then again, Eloratu is full of mystery for all of us.
Mm-hmm. The great mystery.
I just saw a vision too, so I totally understand the not understanding things.
Oh, you've seen a vision.
A couple now.
Peaches will like air quotes behind her.
Some time in the closet should fix this.
She rolls her eyes at Peaches and she says, please, I'm sure I'd love to hear more of your visions, but do you think they're connected to what's going on right now?
Well, given that I saw in my one vision, like, geez, how long ago was book 4 of
of
That was like a year and a half.
I was about to say like a year and a half ago of that exact ship. Yes. And then I just got some more vision on the way here, and we like she does her best to like try to explain it, but probably doesn't get off too well. It's too fresh.
Mhm.
And just kind of stammers over herself, but generally just kind of recaps it.
She listens in rapt attention, nodding at all the places where she should nod, and says, "How very fascinating! Cassandra, you say?
Yep, I'm pretty sure she's the reason I'm here.
Can't.
Cassandra is your mother?
No, I'm not that old.
Oh, I meant Ava.
Oh,
She's close to that old.
You said she's the reason you're here.
Yeah, reason she's here in the future, or the present.
I mean, age is a construct. I'm technically like 2.
Not an inaccurate statement.
Kimberson looks at you and kind of narrows her eyes. Really?
Yep. I'm a clone.
Whoa! I don't like the connotations there.
I'm a clone, and
Oh,
I thought I was a real boy, essentially, and turns out I wasn't.
I see. You're a very strange bunch.
We probably have the biggest age gap of any group of party that's come here through here before.
That might be true.
But they have the same birthday. Isn't it a crazy coincidence?
I know, right?
Do you? Did that happen?
No, I have no idea. Ava's birthday is October 23rd, or I guess that'd be Lamash 23rd. Leave me alone. Yes, I gave my characters birthdays. Anyway, moving on.
I mean, I could have given mine one, but it would have been pointless.
True.
Because it's not accurate. You know. But yeah, so she would explain that, and hoping that the Vision Lady is going to be like the one person to believe her.
You can tell with the sincerity that she has when she's listening to your story that she is very open to believing you.
She'll believe anything.
Not necessarily, but she did have her own divine revelation just a few days ago, so it's still fresh. She's riding that high. Let's see, what else does she want to tell you here? She says, well, I'm afraid I don't really have much of an idea.
Well, we'll just take the 1,000,000 credits then.
What else I could share with you that would be important? I just I just know from my vision that the 4 of you will be instrumental in what is to come, and that I thought I should be there.
Even Leatherby?
Yes? Yes, all of you equally.
What else did your vision show you? How much detail were you able to take?
I have very little detail for you, I'm afraid. I asked to know a solution to the mystery of the approaching ship, and once and my vision showed you exploring the ship and finding Elora 2's symbol, and I knew that you would be important and that I should endeavor to locate you and speak with you and stay close to you, to help you in whatever way I can.
Alec, can we make a mysticism check or something that would give us a little bit more about Elora 2?
Yeah, sure.
Is that the right check?
Yeah.
This isn't-
Do I need to roll it or just know stuff?
Can probably know stuff. 1 second. Let me pull up Galactic Magic,
Hell yeah.
which I've put somewhere. There it is.
That book had so much cool shit in it.
Isn't it great?
Yeah. All the lore stuff. It's great.
Fates. Iloratu. So let's go through a few base level things here. You all know that Iloratu is an ancient deity whose faith predates the Gap. He is commonly considered the one being who knows what caused the Gap and what happened during the lost time. Iloratu teaches that some knowledge should be kept hidden, and that while science and technology have their uses, only magic can supersede the laws of physics. Let's see, general concerns are history, magic, secrets, and edicts are to uncover secrets, hidden knowledge, preserve history, and master the magical arts.
That's a pretty cool ass deity.
But they got this weird, like, snakeskin thing going on, at least in this
Yeah.
picture.
That's a little less cool.
Oh, I didn't know anybody knew what Allure 2 even looked like.
Yeah.
They posted some pictures of a lot of the guys.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's in Galactic Magic. That's nobody knew what it looked like until now.
Yeah.
Some of them look really fucking weird. Others look really fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of them look weird and cool, like Oros.
So you know that it would be the priests of Iloratu would kind of have this problem commonly of like she will tell you where is it
This is totally off topic and kind of. Does Andrin have a deity?
I can say that Andrin does not like Allura 2 because Andrin's whole thing is so. To put it in character, my qualms with the faith of Allura 2 are that I believe he does possess this secret knowledge about the ways in which magic can counteract physics, but nature as we understand it, magic is still must be bound within it. And so there's just a higher order of systems controlling it that are above, but still, with working within the same universe or multiverse as our technology and physics itself, and which leads me to believe that he's just keeping these things secret to himself. Perhaps he thinks that if someone can uncover them and achieve his level, they'll be an equal to him, or perhaps he just merely wants to lord it over the rest of us out of narcissism. I don't know. But neither is good for humanity or life in the multiverse.
Maybe he's just not as powerful as he claims to be.
Also possible. Because in all my years of study, I have found immense synergy between the use of technology and magic. I am not led to believe that they are entirely separate, as Allura 2 and his followers claim.
Cambrisa listens to you. Is very interested in your talk as well. He is known as the Hidden Truth for a reason.
Because he told you to call him that. That's why.
Yes, that's perhaps true. I understand it's not for everyone. But do you have a faith of your own, sir?
I would say that I put my faith in other people.
A wise answer. Very well. I have some things to offer you, but I believe it is time for our meeting with the directorate, so those will have to wait until after, I'm afraid. And at that, Isafina will lead you all downstairs to the Golden Vault's garages, where you are ushered into a luxury transport that will take you across the station to the center, to the Star Chamber in the Planara. You are all escorted upstairs to the highest point. Speak with the Directorate.
What exactly are we supposed to say to these people?
I assume give them as much information that we have about it.
Right.
Have we like sent our notes or?
Kimbrisa says, Miss Knott has reached out and asked them to hold a special session to receive what wisdom you have on the situation. And being that you are the, experts on this situation,
Senders of the signal.
yes, the senders
Oh,
of
dear.
the signal.
Now we're getting theological.
It's, it would give us the best chance for success if you were to speak with them.
We've also met some of these people.
I mean, I
And
ain't got
they're
no
not
problem
reptoid
speaking with
form.
him. I just don't know what else we can provide. But I'm happy to do it.
Okay. So you finish this up as you make your way to the top of the stairs. A thick magnetic door opens to reveal a room overlooking the entirety of Absalom Station's eye. The green expanse of Jatimbe Park, ringing the station's most exclusive and prestigious buildings.
Should our maps be black?
No, 1 sec.
Because it is.
It's because you don't have tokens on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah. Yeah. We recognize some of these folk. Quite a few of these folk.
A semicircle of chairs and desks sits opposed to the wall, spanning windows, each seat pointed at a triangular display that sits in the center of the room. The members of the Directorate turn as Isafina enters, rearranging their chairs to face the arriving delegation. A Riforian counselor surreptitiously skirts behind the other Directorate members to murmur something to a seated Kasatha. Though the others ignore them both, as a heavily augmented Sheeran moves to the front. Good friend
Oh,
Clendalik.
yeah, that dude is basically a robot.
Welcome, the Sheeran says, her friendly voice suggesting a hint of robotic inflection. We have been hoping you might grant us more insight to the current situation for all our sakes.
Andrin will respond with all of the honorifics due Clendalach in Sheeran.
Excellent.
Peaches just says howdy.
Uh-huh.
Good to see you guys again.
Let's see who here knows you. So Clendalik says,
Gavalask, right?
and
I
to you,
think that was-
Ava. Yes, Gavalask Nor also
Mia Cho
waves to you. Hello,
Just-
everyone.
Gamlin, definitely. 'Cause that's
Andrin will
the-
respond to Gavalarsk in whatever that fucking language is.
The Oxyan.
Eoxian. Yeah.
Do it like Mars Attacks.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Oh, fuck.
I actually last week really thought hard about watching that. I haven't yet.
Every time I
but-
see it on, I think about watching it.
I have not watched it many times, but Lynn Camlin's the steward guy too, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Oh yeah, so we got most of the people in here.
Yeah, I think the only new faces are Kimbrisa and Kumara Melacruz, who everyone would know, probably including Peaches and Ava by this point, that she's what is her actual title?
So she replaced Rix.
No, she's on the directorate as an honorary position. She is the prime executive. She's the governor of Absalom Station.
The first among equals.
Oh, she did replace Rix.
She didn't.
Oh,
Oh,
she's like the steward then.
Yeah,
Seems
yeah.
more like the interim.
Yeah, there you go.
so
Yeah,
is
go
this like the mayor is technically on the council, like the city council, but like they end up,
yeah,
like they don't.
kind of basically.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's a little more important than that because Absalom Station is the capital of everything.
Right, but like in terms of like how her position relates to the other people here, like
Yeah.
they're a member of
She's-
the same
She's
body,
Rudy
but
Giuliani.
they don't have the same authorities.
Yeah. She's not elected to it like the rest of them are. So let's see. Lynn will address everyone and say, "Welcome back, Ava, Peaches. It's nice to see you again and your new companions. As you all know, we have a situation. A very serious threat is making its way towards us, and we've been led to believe that you have some intelligence that could alter our fates.
I'm quite intelligent.
That's good to know.
Yes.
n-
He says in whatever language that guy speaks.
do you have any useful intelligence for this particular meeting?
If you want to get technical, if it's not useful, it's not intelligence. But now I'm just being an asshole.
I noticed.
Well, we have some hard evidence of stuff that we found on Hib and Christ. What was that first planet called?
Mib.
Nope.
Jib.
It starts with a J.
Jezerat?
Edorat?
Jeterat. There it
Yeah,
is.
okay.
Jezebel.
Jezebel planet. All right, so yeah, so we have some hard info from that, and then we also have some other information that's more of the mysticy, visiony stuff.
And I'll give you some personal information if you want a good cobbler recipe. Just saying.
It is quite good.
Zia raises her hand and says, I could go for some cobbler."
And then Lillian smacks it down.
Who said that?
Zia Cho.
What gender is Zia Cho?
She is female.
You got it, little lady.
She looks like Gamora.
A little bit. Is it the... well, yeah. She does. Okay, so... you guys want to role play out what you have found with them, or do you want to skip over that?
Peaches is probably not going to do the talking.
Yeah, I mean, we can, I guess, do a mixture of both since this would now be the third time we've gone over the information. But,
Sure.
yeah, again, she will just recap. She'll recap the hard facts, and then she will recap the other visiony facts too, and kind of like hope Cambrisa is gonna help a girl out there.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Let's see, who would it be? So as you're going back over your harder facts,
Sorry, one other thing she will add too, that at the towards the end that we we did our best to try and avoid the bad situation last time we were here with you all. Please trust us that this is serious this time.
So Kumar nods at you as you say that, and she says, I'm afraid I didn't have a chance to get to know you last time you were here, but I've heard from the others about the assistance you provided in saving everyone's life and rooting out the infiltrators and protecting the station, and I thank you for that, and I'm willing to listen, of course, to what you have to say and take it under advisement. So as you were talking about the more hard information, Luciferin and Lynn, Zia, Giverlask Nor, and Klindalik were all pretty intently focused on that. As you talked more mystically, it looks like it was just kind of Milgan, Cambrisa, but also Giverlask Nor was into it a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
And so then Luciferin will address everyone, and he says, look, we have a dire situation. You all know. We've been talking long enough. We should get down to it. I don't want to belabor this any further. We have several areas of concern. The number one being the ship itself, which is making its way toward us. We have already sent out, as I'm sure you are aware, several exploratory vessels to determine the ship's capabilities and its intent. We're looking...
You mean I already did.
Yes. Yes, I know that. We're looking to prepare a larger force, but we know where the ship is headed. However, we've also learned several other things that are of note. Give me just a moment to pull up my notes. So let's see here. Where is this section? Blah, 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 blah. So at this point, you guys can try to evaluate the different directorate members and see what they are focused on.
Oh shit! All right.
Luciferin says, we have a limited number of forces, and we need to spread those out between three main areas of contention. One, it seems that on its way towards us here at the station, the ship is diverting itself toward the Idari, you all know is the world ship that the Kasatha live on. This is a problem because, well, the ship has been immobile for a couple hundred years now, and it's taking some time to prepare it for transport. So we believe it will need some defense.
Can you not get the people off of it?
Milgan speaks up and says, there are many millions of us that live in the Idari. It would be a monumental effort to remove everyone in time. No.
I'm saying
cannot.
have a plan A and a plan B.
Yes. Well, plan A is to stop the ship, or, if nothing else, slow the ship so that we can restart the engines, or evacuate if necessary.
I mean, I think y'all should start evacuating it now, just in case it gets to it.
Well, I am sure the council on the Adari is already working on that. However, they will not be able to evacuate even half of the population in time.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you can get 100,000 people off, and that's all you got, it's better than nothing.
Yes, I did agree with you.
Well, let's get to it then.
It's already underway.
That's not what you said.
Yeah.
No, I said I'm sure the council is already working on it.
I'm sure the council's already working on it. Don't sound like
Peaches.
they are.
That sounds like some political mumbo jumbo. Oh, I'm sure they're working. They ain't working on that, man. They ain't fixing the potholes. You know, like
Be nice, Peaches. It's their home.
Nah, I'm trying to
not
say
for long.
something.
It ain't.
Uh-huh.
Andarin.
Anyway, I mean, continue.
Where are the other two things going?
Where are the other drugs going?
Let's see here. So Lynn says, yes, the next issue is station defense. We need to shore up the fleet, making up the armada. We would like to bolster it as much as we can to protect Absalom Station. I don't know that we'll be able to destroy the ship, but the more forces we can amass here, the better, of course. And then Kumara says, but don't forget station security itself. We need to protect the people of the station as well. If we were to be boarded or need assistance with evacuation, we need forces here as well. And then kind of at this point, it just devolves into a little bit of bickering between all of them.
Well, again,
Aren't there, like generals to solve this stuff? She like looks at Lynn.
Not a bunch of dudes. Yeah. Again, the issue is a lack of usable intelligence in the situation. Without knowing the aims of this mysterious ship, it's impossible to predict what they're going to do. We have no reason to believe or disbelieve that they have any interest in the people of this station versus the mysteries of the Starstone contained within it. We need to understand their goals better to create a good plan.
Out of character question.
Mhm.
Does the Pact Worlds have like a standing military? I mean, clearly there has to be something that keeps the Vesket Bay, but like...
Well, the thing that keeps the Vesga Bay was the Swarm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure how that's working now.
Yeah, because like... But like, I know there's the stewards, but they're more like police.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, is there a Pact Worlds military?
So yeah, it's really mostly the stewards, but at this point, pulling things back a little bit, they're pulling everything that they have together. Every ship that anyone owns that has weapons on it is being prepared at this point.
Conscription.
Conscription.
But
Yeah.
so the ship is going
Stewards
towards...
are a military force too, though. They're more like blue helmets than
Yeah.
like a police force.
Yeah.
Like they have a pretty large military function.
Fair enough. So like, what's Lynn's opinion on all this then? Because being, I guess, the military leader here.
He's the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff over here.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty important person to get an opinion on.
So, because Ava and Peaches have spent kind of significant time around most of these people, you know really what their motivations are. So, let's see here.
Everyone wants to protect what's theirs.
Givalar Skanor will throw all of them under the bus to the new spaceship immediately.
Let me just check and see what it is that you know, actually. the discovery checks. Oh, okay. So you know the skills you can use to influence them in a moment. And I guess probably, does it tell you their motives? Let me just check.
To be clear, there's a ship heading now towards the Kasatha world ship, but nothing's coming towards Absalom at this point. And then there's the piece of the ship that went back to Hib.
Right. So the overall
The poop
projections
moon.
have it ending up at Absalom Station, but it's making a slight detour to the Adari.
Okay. So it's still coming to Absalom.
Right.
I mean, making projections based on current information without accounting for the known and unknown unknowns. It's a fool's errand.
Mhm.
It's not a meteor
how do they
hurtling through
know-
space. There's no reason to
How do
believe
they
it'll stay
know
on
its
a certain course.
trajectory if they don't know anything else about it?
I mean, that's like, you could map it in a linear fashion. It's traveling at this speed in this direction. Sure. But like, there's no reason to believe it's just going to keep doing that.
Mhm.
Unless, again, its objective is here, in which case I would assume its objective is the Starstone, not raping and pillaging, as Kumara seems to think.
Yeah.
It's been several months or maybe a year, who knows, but Ava did have a vision of it shattering the Starstone.
Okay. See, that seems like a key detail.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, she would have relayed that in the mystical portion of it. And I mean, she's magical enough to know that makes a lot of sense that someone that's powerful would want to get rid of the God Rock.
What does the God Rock do?
It rocks God.
It's a major anchor for the drift, for starters. It is basically it just defends the packed world in sort of mysterious ways too.
Well, it's the
I just like,
ultimate
what
God.
would
It
the
does what it
motivation for that would be? What, like, just destroy everybody?
I mean, if they're like
cripple the defenses.
if they're a conquerous people, then they would want to eliminate our strongest defense while they're at peak power before suffering any casualties.
Yeah, they're blitzing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that seems possible, probable, even.
Mhm.
Using the element of surprise.
Peaches would also know that if you pass the test such that the Starstone presents you, you can become a god yourself. Although that hasn't happened in Starfinder history.
I was gonna say, has that happened since the gap?
It has not.
Again, since it's also now the power source for Station, I bet willy-nilly letting people go take the test is not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
It was pretty I never really liked it very much. There was like this big 60-foot gap and some people would try and jump it, and yeah, it wasn't good.
How noble.
How noble. Okay, so like I said, you guys do know
However,
things that they are concerned about. Let's see here.
it's also worth considering if this mysterious ship has a power source that rivals the Starstone. I mean, this ship is the most immense thing any of us have ever encountered. We're dealing with beings that are clearly enormously powerful, probably knowledgeable beyond our own understanding, who are here to, as of yet, we do not know. They could be here to punish us or reward us,
Maybe.
kill us, or enlighten us. We have no idea.
If they're
As
coming
far
from-
as we know, is that any different than the gods made by the Starstone? And he'll look over at Cambrisa as he.
One would think if they were coming peacefully, they wouldn't drive their giant ship here. They may come in something a little less intimidating.
Maybe.
Do you claim to understand the ways of gods?
Also, they're attacking anyone that comes near it.
Maybe the
Okay.
God Rock emits a frequency that only they can hear, and it's like mind-numbing and horrible, and they could hear it from
Yeah.
miles and miles and light years away. and they're just trying to get some peace.
Parsecs and parsecs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ava.
And they just assume that we're using it as a weapon against them.
It's all just a miscommunication.
Yep.
I don't think there's a way really to turn off the Starstone, so I don't.
So
That's
let's
kind of all
annihilate them.
academic.
But I mean, again, like as far as we know, they have 10 Starstones on board their ship.
They might.
It's true.
Just piles of them.
Was that?
They went to Starstone Costco.
I mean, didn't I go on like one of my weird
Starstone.
Andrin tangents about how the Starstone is made of this like neo molecule, or was that just the thing I wrote up for Alec?
I think we had a conversation about it.
Yeah. Okay. So Andrin has written like a paper on the formation of the Starstone and stuff, and how it's made out of these like this proto material on the edge of the galaxy. Which, if that's where this spaceship comes from, they could have it.
Well, legends say it was pulled out of the ocean by Eridan.
I mean, okay, but it came from space before that, right? You remember that part?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I'll remember it. I'm not that old.
I read that it was pulled out of the ocean. Yes, thank you, Ava.
Hey,
That
might not
sounded
be
like Uso.
That might not be common knowledge in Starfighter times.
Probably true.
But anyway, circling back, I mean, yeah, there's a whole lot of conjecture here, and I assume 8 different people that all want their what's theirs defended.
I do want to like bring in a perspective realignment here. You do have all the records that were on the World Seed and the the video records of the banter that were made as well, surreptitiously.
All their TikToks,
All their TikToks. And you know that the Civ
the dance.
are really objectively terrible and evil. Like,
From our perspective.
no, from their own. Like,
We're evil.
pretty much. There is just
Mustache
as
twirl.
terribly mustache twirly, murdery. Like, they built a device to cause supernovas to destroy entire systems at a time just because they could.
These guys fell out of the 40K universe. Got it.
Right.
Yeah, shit.
So like the like should we be nice to them or whatever is really kind of pointless because you can do it if you want. You can be Landon on the ground dead. That's fine. But your characters know that's pointless.
I mean,
But again, that was
honestly,
also
and
infinity million years ago, right?
That's fair. They might have had some of that brain gas.
We don't even know that anyone is there on the ship anymore. It could just be like a preset directive.
It's very true.
Yeah, it's just artificial intelligence.
That's why I'm wondering about some kind of scanning to see if we can determine like what their armament is. Are there any life signs?
Yeah, let's do some space combat real quick. That spaceship.
I mean, you'd think if they knew its trajectory, they would have scanned it in some way.
I mean, it's a lot easier to measure its trajectory than what weapons it has.
Well, yeah, but what about like the life signs of a ship?
I would posit that the trajectory of the ship is the easiest thing to determine about it.
I mean, either way, if the ship's the size of a planet, do we have anything that can defend against that?
You're looking
Yeah,
at
do you guys have secret weapons or anything
Like-
handy?
Yeah, like any of those under the table things you didn't want to tell each other about?
Everybody looks like Gavalask Nor.
Gavel-
I was literally gonna say that. Yeah.
Right.
He clicks a button and just like the Dr. Evil mountain on the thing opens up into a
My
Death Star
time to
laser.
shine.
Right. He's like, hey, look, I got something, but I'm gonna need a whole hell of a lot of amnesty.
Did you happen to install like cell towers that are secretly a laser array shield or what?
I didn't not do that.
But yeah, like, if anyone has anything on the table, now may be the time.
Kevlarsk is totally the type that he would wait until all the outer planets were destroyed and then whip out his secret weapon.
I mean, if they destroy Apostate, that's not really the end of the world. That's
Right,
actually a
yeah.
good thing. That's a bonus for us.
Yeah, actually, them attempting to destroy Apostate could just not go the way they wanted to.
Yeah, the two planets eat each other.
Oh shit, it's Unicron!
Mhm.
That was the Pact World's greatest defense all along. The Chaos God out there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pluto.
Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
Just ruin the AP, Jim.
Might have. Okay. So
Discovery checks.
discovery checks. Now you've got the discovery part, so let me tell you what they're thinking. When I say you, I mean Ava and Peaches know that Clendalik is committed to presenting a strong front with Andar, Milgan. Andar is one of Milgan's names, to support the Adari, hoping her voice can convince the other counselors that they're not simply biased due to their heritage. In addition, Clendalik recognizes that major harm to the Adari would have a devastating effect on the citizens' morale throughout the Pact Worlds.
No shit.
Yo, that shit got blown up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lynn, that's not Lynn. Here it is. While understanding the necessity for this debate back and forth, places a strain on the general, though he is quite reserved, so much so that he wouldn't object out loud. He does have the most knowledge of the military capabilities, of course, and being superseded by the discussions of the politicians here clearly aggravates him.
What does he want to do, though?
Yeah, what is his plan?
with your life?
So
Ava has actually straight up just asked that of Lynn. What his?
yeah, you know that he is most interested in defending the station. Bolstering the fleet outside.
Can we turn off?
He just wants to
snapping?
leave Adari to fend for itself, or what?
Turn off what, Jack?
Grid snapping.
I don't know if you can.
Okay.
I mean, that would be
Trash.
on you, I think.
Trash ass fucking roll 20 shit.
If you hold Alt while you move something, it doesn't. snap.
I was holding shift.
Yeah. So
Who's the trash now?
It's still roll 20.
Oh,
this is his primary interest, is defending the station. I mean, he does want, of course, the Adari to survive or whatever.
If they have to.
But essentially, you have a number of fleets that you can deploy. We're playing Ender's Game now.
Oh, go on.
Excellent.
You have 20 fleets that you can sort between these things. And there will be some mechanical number represented by the number of fleets that are deployed to a particular thing that go into some kind of secret roll that I'll make to determine how many people in the system die.
Yes, and it's left up to
The
a
four of
clone
you.
that's 2 years old, a scientist, a
Okay, let's
Abadar
go.
core guy, and a lady from the ancient times to outrank the generals.
Yes.
Excellent.
General, they apparently only have the one somehow.
Okay, the one general.
Well, they have at least 4, including him, but they're busy.
Oh, okay.
With what?
I don't know, stuff.
What could be more important
Okay,
than
one
this?
of them is retiring, and they're putting together a ceremony Big deal.
Somebody
was-
has to get the cake.
I was gonna say it's Becky's birthday, but a retirement seems much more likely.
Trust
Susie.
me.
If anyone, it would be Susie.
Trust me, you have no idea how stupid that kind of shit gets.
They do.
Hey, ISIS is fucking taking over Syria or whatever. I don't care. A 3-star general is going to give a speech on his favorite cheesecake recipe, okay? You will be there.
Mhm.
Like, it's so stupid.
All right, so realistic at least. Got it. So anyway, God, all right, let's do this thing.
So moving on. Let's see what else is useful. Milgan, before she became a mystic and politician, trained as a auxiliary crew member on the Adari's engineering decks. So she knows the difficulty of evacuating the ship or restarting its engines. Her primary concern is the safety of the citizens of the Adari and preventing the loss of much of Kasathan culture and history, as it's already happened once, should the ship be destroyed.
I mean, don't they like back that shit up to servers on planets that are far away?
Yeah, man, do some fucking scans, all right?
See, the thing about this is part of Kasathan history is literal slices of their brain that they have wet wired together.
Ew.
And they've done that throughout their entire history.
Yeah, but we don't have like neuroplastic, analogs that could mimic that at this point.
No.
Oh my gosh. I hate space science so much. Here's one really dumb thing that we can somehow do, but not another more.
Right.
Zia Cho is a former battle flower, and so she is aware of the importance of defense. I guess that they're non-binary. They don't think Absalom Station can be defended adequately without taking some risk to bolster the Armada's forces. So they agree with Lynn. Let's see what else we have. Blast. What does Kamara want? Kamara, you will have to make a discovery check on because nobody really knows her.
What kind of check do you want?
Discovery checks are somewhere.
Meatball investigation.
Meatball investigation. Assess. It's
Catch all,
probably
really.
diplomacy or sense motive.
Oh, I rolled really bad on this.
You did, yeah.
I want to use a cool new ability.
All right, give me some bullshit.
All right.
I can aid.
So, please, I'll take that.
You aided.
So,
Oh, wait. That wasn't Peaches, but whatever.
oh, whoops, sorry.
I auto aid on.
I'll do
diplomacy.
it.
Okay.
All right, so I am going to take a 16 using one of my rolls because so as she's talking and having this conversation, it's getting kind of bickery and nonsensey and stuff like that, and it's getting a little frustrated. She feels like she's had this conversation before,
Trapped in.
and she, but like not so much as like deja vu, but more just like it's like almost like she can like really see it. And hopefully with this roll that she would get, it would be a 39 with the DC reduced by 5 on her diplomacy check.
Damn.
To sort of understand like that she's heard what she's about to, like she asked for Kamara to like explain some stuff, and then she uses that to infer it all of a sudden.
Okay, so your conversation goes well, as you've already seen the outcome.
And then I get to roll 2 more of these.
And it's nothing really surprising. As prime executive of the station, she considers the defense and well-being of the citizens her responsibility. She wants to make sure that whatever conclusion the directorate comes to will adequately address her concerns. Having educated herself on the matter during this conversation. She heavily favors the defensive plan the council is leaning toward, but she understands that risks might need to be taken to rally additional forces.
Oh, I forgot to write that one down.
She cares about the station, so defending the station either way
Another
is-
one for defending the station. Yeah.
Well, but yeah, her thing was she said she was concerned about the people on this station, which I think is a slight but important difference.
Yeah. As you finish up that conversation with her, Ava, you notice that Lynn gets a call on his hand terminal, and he
Space phone.
base phone,
Phone.
and he answers it, and he says, a little louder than maybe he means to, "Broken Rock? What do you mean?" "Oh, okay, sure, send it on." And he turns to everyone in the room and he says, "We've just received a call from someone at Broken Rock. I don't know if you know, but that's a pretty important pirate outpost in the belt." And he plays the message, and what do we see?
You see. Do you have a graphic, Alec?
I sure
Oh,
do. Give
Oh
me
my god.
just a moment.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's got a little baby. Yes.
Oh man.
So
Look
on
at
the
that
screen,
artistic ability.
right? On the screen pops an older Screedreep.
Hero
Little grayed-
point.
Little gray in the muzzle and maybe some patches of fur missing and such like that. Wearing an eye patch and a tricorn cap and he looks very serious. Anybody in the group who may have had any sort of quick flash to potentially recognizing that kind of goes away as soon as you see it's a much more serious look and a more dour looking Screedreep than maybe what you remembered. And across the audio comes attention, this is Geo Haffett, the High Arbiter of the Free Captains of the Broken Rock. Recently, the Oxian captains seem to have broken away from their main fleet, and I will not have these skellies coming into my backyard trying to make me and my free captains look weak. Just because occasionally we like to sleep, unlike the stupid skellies. I have a dozen of my best captains at the ready to be deployed to hold the line. But it sure would be nice if some of you could come and send some help. Goodbye. And then you see him kind of like futz with the computer, like he can't figure out how to turn off the video. Someone turn this off. Someone turn this thing off.
So happy right now.
Bring me a martini.
How do you turn this off?
Geverlasnor just looks around and says, "Well, I don't know what that was, but looks like we have another area of concern." And there are now 4 locations to which you can send support.
Oh my. All right, 20 ships to Cornelius.
Ain't the Eoxians your problem, Gavlar?
Let's see what he knows to share with you.
Because he said members of the Eoxian fleet, right?
So he says, yeah, so a short time before we received word from Miss Knott here, I got communication from EOX that a group of some enterprising captains decided to confront the ship and shoot it down. We're not, well, you know, sometimes with the process of reanimation, it's kind of hard to maintain discipline, sadly. Look, I think I could maybe convince them to retreat, perhaps, but if I'm being honest, they can fight for quite a long time without stopping, and if they've got these pirates, and we were to send them a few additional fleets, well, they might just be able to, how did our friend there put it, hold the line.
On the line.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but we are in the middle of a freaking crisis, and you've got members of your group just breaking off and doing whatever the fuck they want. Don't they understand what's going on? And do you not have control over your own people? Ain't that your job?
I'm just an ambassador. I know what everyone said about me, but I'm just an ambassador.
This is the first time Gavlas Norris had to talk to people higher level than him.
Right.
I sense motive what he says to see if he's being truthful about not knowing, and if he is being truthful about the fact that we actually need to send ships there.
Good luck.
I mean, I rolled it, but
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Wow. That's a pretty big number.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his sense motive check is a 42.
Yeah.
Not higher level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's bullshit. We ain't got time for this.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
So are you saying, though, you can communicate with these rogue captains and rein them in to at least coordinate? We don't want them going out there and especially if we're going to send any other type of assets, we don't want them fighting with the free pirates, whatever they're called.
Look, you know, by the time we send any messages, that's the only communication we're gonna get. We really got one shot here to figure out what to do. I'm not gonna be able to negotiate with them or anything. I'm just gonna shoot my shot, you know.
But you can send them an order to not fight with the pirates and at least be a unified front trying to hold that line.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I can tell them the one thing.
Do it now.
Launch!
All right.
Does he do it?
I mean, yeah, he'll send a message.
Does he do it?
Up at a space phone.
So what else do you know about him? So he's pretty pissed. Which he's not trying to hide that at this group. He wants to make sure that they survive. But you think it's he doesn't really care about the people on those ships so much as
They're
Eox.
barely people.
Right, the Eox still looks good and was helping.
Mhm.
Helping?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that
there's the speed bump.
he would he will make it clear that were they able to receive enough support and survive, then those ships could in turn come back to the station for defense. Like, he's all about trying to maneuver things into, getting support for his group.
Mm-hmm. Without giving anything in return.
Pretty much, yeah.
What is his priority? Like, as far as
Yes. His priority is, of course, rescuing the Aoxian fleet.
Well, I mean, the best chance of rescuing the Oxygen fleet, aside from turning them around, is to pair them up with those pirate captains, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But what the issue is that we have to send ships from our fleet to show a larger presence in order to prevent the fight.
And it's totally not a big deal. But if you don't, Cornelius will die.
If he does, he does.
He dies. I'll fix it.
Who else here have we not talked about? Lucifarin. Lucifarin doesn't give a shit about the Eoxians. He thinks they acted rashly and should face the consequences. And would prefer to send things to literally any other point.
Well, sacrificing a fleet for nothing is stupid, and he's stupid.
He makes it clear that he has no personal qualms against the undead, despite what others might think.
That's what all racists say.
Right?
Yeah.
I've got Eoxian friends.
Yeah.
Well, he is the old man looking in the group here. But that said, racist or
Elves
not,
of Boomer
just
parallel.
sacrificing a fleet in a crisis is confoundingly stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm not going to listen to anything that guy has to say because he's useless.
Well, I think his point is not to send fleet to where the Eoxians are. He wants to send it to any of the other places.
Mm-hmm.
Jack apparently agrees with me.
Right. So in order to assign fleets, you have to make rolls to
Cambrissa, does she have an opinion?
she is not a member of the directorate, so she doesn't get to make choices.
Hey, aren't we asking for opinions though?
She
I'll ask whoever I want to ask.
Sure. She says, Elora 2 is full of mysteries.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Who can say?
Why don't you
See,
go
that's
first?
kind of shit I'm talking about right there.
So I was going to say, you have to make checks to convince them to reallocate the fleet. But I will give you a success for free, representing Cornelius's fleet moving off towards Eox.
You mean Geo half it?
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've had that art for the longest time.
So happy.
Me
So
too. That's so
happy.
good.
All right. So
I will say I did ask Nathan, hey, would you like to show up for some bullshit cameo? And he was like, nah, I don't think Kuvina would give a shit.
If I die, I die.
more like Kuvina and her girlfriend would just, you know what? Vesk looks really nice this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your thoughts? Who do you want to save?
I say we just put all the forces on offense and go right at the giant ship.
Mass Effect this thing. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. That worked in the end.
I mean, it sort of did.
Just let the council die because you're an idiot if you don't.
Yeah. Oh, you do. Let's see. You do need to make a check. Where is it? Oh, let me describe the tasks specifically here if I haven't. You get to know the difficulty of the task as well. So defending the Idari is hard. The path of Arc Prime shows it will pass close to the world ship, forcing the Kasathas to scramble to move their cultural home. The vessel hasn't started its engines in ages, and the process of moving it might be safer with engineers and escorts from the station.
I'll handle it.
How long do we have before that ship gets to the other ship?
Some time, but not enough time to go help.
That's not true.
Time stop.
Well, you will be busy with something else.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I have a thing where I can make like holographic controls for something at range
Mm-hmm.
and just control it from here.
Okay.
Let's play Space Invaders.
Is
I
that
just like
Black Panther style?
Maybe. Let's see, where else was I? Most of the directorate believes there's a decent chance the Idari can manage without additional aid. Milgan and Klindalik urge more caution, arguing that failure would prove catastrophic and likely result in the forces guarding Absalom Station to abandon their posts as they leave to check for surviving kin.
Yeah, I don't think. All right, I got to play this from Ava's perspective. Ava would want to protect everyone, even though that's not the way things work. So she would probably be all for trying to save the Idari.
If you make culture or engineering checks, you might learn further details on that task.
engineering, you said?
Or culture.
Do engineering.
Oh, I thought Ava was doing it.
Okay, so Peaches, you know that let's see here. The chance of the ship passing through the Idari's orbit by accident is astronomically small, meaning that Arc Prime is deliberately pursuing it. It's either perceived power source or a perceived threat. And the Idari is at substantial risk of going down in flames.
Didn't you say something a minute ago that there was a good chance they could do something?
Yeah, most of the directorate thinks that there's a decent chance that the Idari will be fine without any help. You know better.
Okay, that's what I was
You know,
trying
the
to clarify.
dumbest shit.
So we need to allocate forces to it.
Let's see. As far as the Eoxian fleet, that is a medium task. Both the directorate and you can easily recognize the futility of what they're trying. Let's see.
Did you purposely put Cornelius there because that's like the dud option?
No.
And like, I don't want to put my forces there, but I have to because it's Cornelius. I feel like you're forcing my hand here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a
I think
moral
I
quandary.
kind of already gave you this assessment one. Basically, if they are successful, then the rest of the system will have more time to mobilize.
So if we send the ships to Eox, you said that fleet could make it back here?
If they
well, I think-
succeed at their task.
And how much would they be bolstering Absalom Station?
Yes.
So instead of 20 fleets, we might have more. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Possibly.
Like, because you could make the gamble of like expecting them to succeed and then having more here and then being able to allocate more somewhere else because you know they're going to be here, kind of a thing.
Right.
It's a medium task, but calling it medium, I don't really know how to quantify that. Like, what kind of skills are we using for this?
So where's my sheet? So what's going to happen is you're going to make the checks to assign the fleets, and then I have a DC for the task, and then one of you is going to make a leadership role to provide your expertise to that fleet.
What is leadership based on?
Being fucking rad.
Bluff, diplomacy, intimidation, or a relevant profession, not meatball investigator.
Professor?
Piloting, I assume, would work.
Piloting, probably.
Hell yeah.
I think professor would work too. That sounds like a leader quality.
So, but we do those checks later, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so our options are Adari, the Eoxian fleet, or Absalom Station.
Yeah, and there are two for the station. So station defense is a medium task. Knowing that Arc Prime approaches at a seemingly inevitable pace, the Directorate is extremely reluctant to remove a significant Armada presence from around the station. These ships are currently in prime position to try to rout the alien ship as it nears the station, but unless convinced otherwise, the Directorate won't have them take part in any operations that might bolster other forces before Arc Prime arrives. You can make... which check is it? Where's Lynn? You can make a diplomacy engineering, piloting, or profession soldier check.
Is this for discovery or to convince?
For discovery, to find out more detailed information on the situation. So Ava, you recognize, of course, their right to be concerned, that Arc Prime will likely reach the station before the forces can fully mobilize. You can also surmise that the Armada is no match for Arc Prime, and that risks must be taken to survive the approaching threat. Of course, failure to defend the station would have beyond catastrophic results, and so arguing for less defensive presence at the station is a daunting prospect.
God.
Andrin, you had no idea because you're dumb.
Oh, man. I rolled a 3, so...
Yeah. Only you rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then station security is an easy task. The Directorate is concerned about moving too many forces off the station, especially due to likely civilian panic should Arc Prime come too close. Worse yet, fringe political groups have threatened on social media to storm sensitive government facilities, and Kumar Melacruz fears that they might take advantage of any chaos to foment an uprising. Melacruz wishes to keep the crews of many of the ships near Absalom Station to offer further security and evacuation efforts if necessary. But with a culture, sense motive, or profession politician check, you might know more.
I like the whole concept of like, haha, our uprising was successful. We now control Absalom. Oh god, the giant spaceship has killed us.
I was about to say, like, that, no wonder that's an easy task, because that's just stupid. Like, all right, they do that thing, and your little troll ships were wasted doing bullshit.
Anybody else? Culture, sense motive?
I'll aid culture.
My sense motive's not anywhere near as good, I don't think. No,
And
it's not.
definitely don't have profession politician. Ew.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty high up in academia to the point that I probably deal with writing grants and stuff and grant requests for politicians and stuff like that. So maybe profession professor?
Yeah, I feel like it's a kind of a similar cross-section of skills.
AKA, we failed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Andrin, you probably know a good deal about the station. And you realize that while a few of the threatening groups are dangerous extremists, most of them are all talk and no action. With some official backing, the stewards and other defenders can likely handle these groups without.
Yeah. Look, man, I've been a professor, Canterbury or time now. Most of the members of a lot of these fringe groups are just my students who are idiots and have a wild hair or whatever. It's just a phase.
Right.
And they're also not going to get organized in time before this thing shows up.
Yeah.
Continuing on, the station can likely do with a token military presence, with the caveat that doing so means the station can't be evacuated if something does go wrong. If the directorate focuses too much on defense and not enough on offense, the need to evacuate in the future becomes a near certainty. Overall, keeping forces to a reasonable minimum and focusing on riskier yet more rewarding scenarios is likely the better maneuver. But it might not play well with the citizens.
Depending on how the dice go.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like
So if you, their kind of default is this allocation that I shared in Discord.
Hmm.
all right. So the station security can definitely get chopped.
Yeah, I don't know why you would put that much there.
Well, if you recall, nobody gives a shit about the Eoxians, and also everybody except Milgan thinks the Adari can take care of itself.
4583.
And we have a bonus. We have a bonus fleet from Cornelius, right?
Right. Cornelius, you got one extra. Where would that come from? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We'll see you get a bonus.
Do we know how many, if we are successful with the Eoxians, how many additional ships that will provide for Absalom?
You have
Right.
no way of knowing that.
That buys time, if nothing else, by having them do a major engagement out there.
But like, if we're just looking to buy time, do we need to buy time with that much?
Well, the question is,
Yeah, if
No.
you're just using it to buy time, you can hold a position with way fewer people than you can take a position.
Sorry. Let me hold on. Let me back up just a second about trying to. This is Ava talking. Ava wants.
Oh, okay, so we can just ignore it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, she has no military experience. If she got overruled, she would not probably put up much of a fight. But she would believe that. She would explain that she thinks that defending the Adari is both important, in that they could lose this fight before it even starts if everyone watches a world ship get obliterated, and everyone just runs for the hills.
Is it a warship?
World
Oh.
ship.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
And
not-
I mean, like the best example she has of this is she was there when Absalom got defended, and people panicked pretty hard during that, and that caused a lot of almost more issues than the defense itself.
But I don't feel like the world ship is known for being particularly like intimidating.
No, but
Right.
it's just saving it though. Like someone made a point about people abandoning their posts if they see that thing just get crushed, and I think that we should, and there's a chance that those fleets could end up circling back too. And like I assume it's not just going to be like a 10-second engagement. Maybe they get back in time to help.
30-second engagement.
So that is her justification for reallocation. We're actually pretty close aside from that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, maybe even the Eoxians could help out from there. As a matter of fact, I might even I'll stick with that.
You're 7581.
Yeah, because that's right with the +1, right? Yes, that adds up. Yes, that adds up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about dropping it to 4 to the Eoxian and 9 to station defense was what I was toying with. You know what? Yeah, that's my final. That's my final. Is that okay? What's everyone else thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the priority level of station security being the lowest, and then the Eoxian.
I just can't believe you're willing to let Cornelius die, though. That's my only thing.
No,
I
Cornelius
mean-
is joining us.
Yeah, I don't think we need a ton to save that situation.
Yeah, I mean the Eoxians literally said they just want to show a force to join them. Like, and again, I think that they could possibly get rerouted back somewhere else.
Well, I mean, that's, anything's possible.
Yeah.
And like from the position we're in, it's like not as much as Peaches wants to save Cornelius, like it's not a priority in this situation. So like it would be nice to have reinforcements, but like you can't necessarily count on it. So like
That's another T-shirt right there. Cornelius is not a priority.
Yep.
What's Leatherby's allocation thinking?
I think I'd have to agree. I think the station security is lowest. Station defense, yeah, that's where I'm kind of looking at everybody's numbers. I think that's probably where I'd prioritize. I don't know about I'm kind of split on the defending the Adari and rescuing going out to help the Eoxians and the free captains.
like my brain is instantly metagaming that situation.
Boo.
And I just can't get out of the mindset of like, what a Starfinder really, I mean, they're not going to just like destroy all of a race. It doesn't make sense. So I'm like,
It
what
will.
happens
It
if
just
you
won't be
fail
canon.
that task?
Yeah, if you read some of the AP failure things, they're pretty awful.
Yeah,
Glorian's gotten blown
So-
up like a few times.
yeah,
Literally everything is on the line here in this decision that you're making.
yeah. Yep.
Um,
They can and will do it because we're not the canon party.
Yeah. But I will say that another thing that I would argue for too is that I think trying to consolidate the forces on the two lines that we know for a fact this thing's going to intersect with is also important.
Yeah, I think we all agree to that. That's just a matter of like how much do we send to the Idari. And it's like the
Well, I
follow-up
mean,
to my first
I think-
question is just like, is there even a way to save it?
Yeah, that's a much more valid question, I think.
Like if we put all of all 20 ships on it, would it still fall? And then it's like, why waste?
It's all on the dice.
Um,
I do think only leaving one fleet for station security is asking for trouble.
Then fine. I would be willing to consider dropping it to 6492.
Oh, okay.
So you're all probably versed enough to understand that each fleet provides a +1 to whatever roll you're making.
Right.
And the station security was hard. The Idari and the Oxian were medium.
Uh-huh.
Stupid computer just did that thing where it goes black. Okay. Yeah.
So we have DCs of 10, 15, and 20.
Or like 35, 40, 45, 50.
I think I would prefer like a 6-5-8-2 scenario.
I'm pretty good with that.
How about 492? How
How
about
about 6? How about 6, 5, 8, 2?
6-5-8-2.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what I said.
Not this.
So you're putting your strongest number on not the hard thing?
I
That
thought
is the
that
hard
was the hard thing. The station defense.
No, the hard task is the Adari.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So that's just us getting the.
Yeah.
Oops, we should have written that shit down.
Yeah.
I just had them reversed.
Wait, what was the challenge rating on
They're
station defense?
they're in order of difficulty on the list that I dropped
So
in there.
hard, medium, easy.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, fine. 6, 5, 8, 2, whatever.
Well then, 8562.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let's roll.
Yep.
Okay. So convincing someone. Let's see. Where's this stupid thing? You can each attempt up to 6 checks to reallocate a fleet. You can reallocate fleets with bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, or an appropriate profession.
So we can each do 6 checks to move, I assume, 1 fleet.
Yes.
Okay, so between the 4 of us, that's 24 checks.
And
What are-
standard DC
And we
plus
need-
5 rules work here as well, so you can get extra fleets.
Okay,
You said it was
Critical
diplomacy. What else were there?
can we drop that in the chat?
Yeah.
What
it
the checks
is,
were? Because I got to roll 6 of them.
Yeah. And I know you said there's appropriate checks. Can you keep letting me do piloting to try and convince Strategeraz?
let me take a look at those.
Bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, profession check.
Can you tell me the DC for the check? Or is that a no?
Let's see.
Oh God, these are not skills I possess.
Let me just
Yeah,
check
that's-
and make sure there's nothing else that you
We
can.
don't really have a ton of charisma in this party, unfortunately.
Diplomacy is my best skill out of those. And
I
it's,
haven't-
15
I-
plus.
Yeah. I have a good profession. It's one of my better skills.
Yeah, I have an okay diplomacy, but my piloting obviously is.
So, okay, a
There.
couple notes. You can try to influence one of the members before you try to convince them, and that, if you are successful, can give you a +2 to
Okay.
this.
Happening. Okay,
Also-
happening that way.
Both Ava and Peaches have an automatic +4 with Lynn for their services in Threefold.
Well, hot damn.
I was gonna say, Ziacho, Luciferin, Clendalee, we saved your lives. Can you just kind of listen to us?
What's my bonus for speaking all of their languages to them?
You're just a show off, so they're actually not interested.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
how that works.
So yay native piloting. I just want to know.
The UN translator is here. He's kind of a show off. That's what he does.
Right.
Yeah, he's getting paid to be there. He doesn't get extra stuff.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you could use it. Yeah.
All right. Is it just easier if we just roll the dice and see how many successes we get?
Maybe.
Just because tracking the 1 over of. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll you 6 piloting checks then.
Okay.
We'll start with that.
Okay.
These are not including the +4.
So we can make all 6 checks of one kind at one person.
Let me just take a look at this.
Oh, yeah, that probably would change things too.
So I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. Your 4th one is gonna get the +4 because that's where Lynn is on my spreadsheet.
Okay.
That will be a 45 there. So that's 1, 2, 3 regular successes. And then the second one is a... We'll get you 3 fleets. Then another 3 fleets. And then, geez, quite a lot for that last one. So the DC is 29. It's not
okay.
super high.
Oh, okay, we're fine. Let's
Yeah.
skip this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can. Yeah. All right, we get the order we want them then.
My 6 will all succeed, and probably get bonuses or whatever. So
Mhm.
I guess they did that on purpose because it feel real bad if you kind of like planned out your thing and then you just can't convince them to do it.
Right. Okay, so then we've got that done. The next part of this is assigning. Let me mark the numbers. That was 8562.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So for this next part, the leadership role.
Ava will take the Adari because that was her baby.
You decide which skill represents the personal expertise you will lend to the fleet's tactics for each of these 4 tasks. I will secretly roll a skill check for each of the tasks using the highest bonus for that skill among all of you. And if at least 2 of you have 15 or more in that skill, it will get a +2.
Is it the same 4 skills?
May I use one of my, because this would be pretty on par with her whole thing, knowing that this is coming, can I use one of my die rolls?
Given that it's a secret roll, I don't know.
it's a hard sell, but not impossible.
Yeah, but this would play into the whole she's supposed to be here to stop this.
I suppose that's fair.
All right, well then the number is a 46 piloting check.
And you were doing which one?
The hard one.
Okay.
I'm burning my 19.
46 piloting check, and you had a +8 to that. Okay.
I have a super high piloting, so
Okay, so then 2 more than that. Okay, maybe that succeeded. Who wants to do the Oxyan roll?
I don't know what skill we're talking about.
I believe you can apply nearly anything you can justify.
Yes. Pretty much that. Let me get back
So
to the official list.
Is it bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, or a useful profession?
Yeah, this one says
anything you can convince Alec of.
which
is
skill
what it sounds
represents
like.
the personal experience you lend to the fleet's tactics.
Yeah. And this is the Aoxian fleet, which is currently stranded.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like engineering would come in handy.
Yeah.
Turbo boost the
my-
engines and then like reorient the navigational computers to find the
my
most
preference
efficient
is
escape
to
route.
go there.
Mm-hmm.
Because Peaches wants to save Cornelius. But yeah, that was my preference. I wasn't sure if I had to use one of those specific skills or if I could
No.
use my engineering.
No, that's fine.
If you're doing engineering, you would get a +2 from me because I have over 15.
Yeah.
ranks.
Yeah, I have a shitload of engineering. Big surprise. I know.
Mm-hmm.
So
how
then, yeah.
how many points do you have in it? Oh, I have one more than that.
I'm not a fucking operative. Don't even start me.
And yet,
I just tanked my operative before this, but hey, I got to cheese a 19 on the die, so hopefully that cuts it.
Ava probably, as an operative, probably did have as much engineering as me. I doubt
I
what she does
believe
now.
that you both had me beat on engineering. I had you beat on engineering, but I think you both had me beat on computers.
I have
Yeah.
a 29.
My computers is quite insane.
29
Mine is
engineering.
29 for both, yeah.
Yeah, I have 27 engineering and much more computers.
Yeah, mine took a hit. Because guess what? They get no insight bonuses to any skill.
Does anyone have higher than 29?
No.
Plus, no.
Okay.
But again, I do have the +2 additional.
Okay,
so
great.
does
So
Adrian.
that's 31. You just get it once.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's 31. Let me roll a die for you. Okay, that's that number plus this number. All right. Station defense.
All right, so for station defense, I'm going to, based on the trajectories of the giant ass spaceship that we've identified, I'm going to maximize the targeting computers of the defense systems to create effectively like a Nova attack in the event that it breaks through the outer defense lines. Kind of like the final in The Expanse where they have the ships pointed at Mars just in case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up one of those.
Okay.
That's my plan.
And that was with computers?
Yeah, because I'm doing math and stuff.
Sure.
Which I'm sure you get the +2 from Peaches.
Oh yeah. So that's a plus 34.
Plus
Hell yeah.
34 plus your 6 fleets. Okay. And on to station security.
So, courage.
Leatherby?
That one's on Leatherby.
I really don't have anything. Like, at first I was like, oh, I mean, we could craft a message to those that are, to the couple of fleets that are staying behind that may want to be involved in these other more adventurous and more, prestigious missions, but craft a thing about them being, this is the importance of their, of the mission is critical, that this part of the mission is just as critical as any other, and blah blah blah. But I still don't have a huge role here.
You
An
look over and
inspiring
Leatherby's
speech.
hiding in his shell.
I really need this one to be mysticism. That's
What is your
That
highest
would be a
skill?
diplomacy roll, but I mean,
my next highest skill is a 28 in mysticism. That's where I'm
I
at
could
right now.
give Leatherby a spell that would help with diplomacy.
Well, my diplomacy is 15, so you will get a bonus.
Yeah.
You will also get a bonus here as well.
What is your bonus, Leatherby, for
like
diplomacy?
14.
Oh.
mine's a 16.
I have a 19, but I reduced DCs by 5.
Just all of them?
Yep.
Wow. So you have a 24.
That's
if it's
awesome.
if it's literally every DC, you might as well just have 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
His spells.
Yeah. I mean, everyone doesn't have to roll. Someone can-
Am I allowed to provide stuff for 2 things, or am I like I did the other one and I'm
Let me just check.
I mean, can I use one more of my little rolls here?
Hold on one sec.
because I have a plan if I can do that.
Because I'm sitting on one more of good precog roll.
Oh, it specifically says roll a skill check with the highest bonus for that skill among the PCs. So you're like working together, but whoever's
Okay.
best at it is making the roll.
Okay, so what I want to do is through my vast studies of pre-gap history or whatever, I want to, comboing with Ava and her first-hand experience, remind them of things like the defense of Absalom and stuff like that, or the defense against the Red Keep army that tried to siege the city however long ago, and all that kind of shit, and how they were possibly even preordained to overcome these challenges as the bastion of humanity and now the Pact Worlds.
Aight.
And I'm calling that mysticism because it's divinely ordained.
And if it's mysticism, you would get a bonus from me.
Okay. What's your bonus?
Mine is a 28 plus 2 is 30.
Okay. +2 for your fleets.
Yeah, I have a +3.
Great. All right.
Everybody died.
Well, you have done everything you can. You have allocated the fleets. You have over several hours prepared recordings offering your guidance as best you can. You've worked with the other members of the directorate, coordinating things here on the station. And
Cornelius gives the rallying speech.
Yeah.
somewhere off in the distance, that happens. And finally, Lynn gets everyone's attention and says, well, we have got a bit of a dark time ahead of us, but I think we've done the best we can for now. Everyone try to get a little bit of rest, and we'll meet back here in a few hours. Meeting adjourned,
Go home, kiss your loved ones.
pretty much.
Right.
And I guess maybe we'll
I don't
see you
have no
guys
loved ones.
next week or something.
Well, I was gonna ask.
You for real
did we
right now?
want- well, Monday is Valentine's Day.
Oh no.
Did we want to pre-plan to try and do another day? I can literally do pretty much any day as long as I know in advance.
I
Except
mean,
for
Alec and I
Tuesday.
don't really do Valentine's Day, but we don't. So it's not a game.
You're more than
changer.
welcome to do your Valentine's Day, Jim. I'm not gonna stop you from that.
yeah,
don't
but
listen to
I'm the one
Amber.
that cancels. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine with Monday.
I mean,
don't
I
know.
could try. I
Matt
could
might
ask.
know.
No, that's fine. I'm sure we
yeah,
can probably do
don't,
Tuesday.
Any day but Tuesday.
Oh
for
right,
sure.
I forgot.
But anyway,
Except Monday.
yeah. Well,
Or Monday or Tuesday.
Thursday.
Thursday would be wonderful.
Isn't
Would
that
It's
when
Thursday. Is that a
Eddie's coming
Thursday?
into town?
Oh, are they? Ooh.
I thought it was Friday.
I think Eddie and Marissa are flying in on Thursday.
Oh.
I'm in Boston on Thursday.
Poop.
How about Sunday? Like this
Nope.
Sunday? No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can make Monday. Let me get back to you guys on that.
Well, what did Matt say about Monday? He might also have plans.
Oh, okay.
Monday, I don't, but I mean,
Or what about?
I
Preferably
could.
You need to check first, Matt.
I
You should check
Are
first.
are we ignoring? Oh no, you can't do Tuesday.
Right.
What about Wednesday? Did we talk about that one?
No, Wednesday's no good.
All right. Let me see what's up.
I mean, what? It's I don't.
It would be really nice to get back on like the weekly rhythm thing because I really enjoy this and like everything else sucks.
Everything else does suck.
I mean, but the thing is, my Valentine is here, and Jax is not living in Maryland currently. So like,
I mean, we just donate to charities anyway. We don't do
Yeah.
anything.
we don't really either. So like, but it sounds like you and Matt want to do Valentine stuff. So like, do that.
Let me get back.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Thanks.
Okay.
We'll explore. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll see how
Explore each other's bodies.
we'll feel it out. Yeah, exactly. We'll
All right.
explore
Dude.
each
Feel out
we-
each other's bodies.
Will we have an opportunity to spend that million credits that then we could?
if the world doesn't end.
Yeah.
Going out of business sales are going to be outrageous.
Yeah.
That is true.
As you're walking out of the meeting, Isafina says, "Oh, by the way, I just transferred you that money."
All right. That means we need to
our
actually
bodies.
figure out how much money we have because
Right.
there's a lot.
And I
I
need.
feel like we should have spent that before we defended space and time.
We haven't done that yet.
The deals. They didn't have deals then.
Right. Now
Now
there's
they got
into the
deals.
world sales.
Yeah, but
Which
you already
are
rolled the
the
dice.
I
same-
feel like Lynn Camlin could just acquire us a level 20 item. Like, hey, dude, this shit's serious. Break open that vault, homie.
He could.
Crack open that vault, homie.
All right. Well, I got everything notated down.
You're gonna rob the golden vault before the end of time.
Not robbing
Yeah.
the vault.
Yeah.
Some
Hell,
Doctor
I'll
Who
return
shit.
I'm robbing it. I don't know about you.
I'll return it. I just
Right.
help me help you.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, we'll see you sometime in the future, whenever that is. Thanks
Damn
for
right you
watching.
With our bodies.
Bye, kids.
With their bodies. Bye.
Ew.